You're my Iovino.
Blog Talk Radio.
10 years ago, a crack commando unit was sent to prison by a military court for a crime they didn't commit. These men promptly escaped from maximum security stockade to the Los Angeles underground. Today, still wanted by the government, they survive as soldiers of fortune. If you have a problem, if no one else can help, and if you can find them, maybe you can hire
LCS Hockey. And we're off. We're living proof that ratings mean nothing. It's the LCS Hockey Radio Show. Brought to you as always by Honest John Churchfield and by the #1 hockey site in all the land, LCSHockey.com. LCS, 124 episodes of nothing good. All right, here we go. Mike Dell, you ready?
Sure.
All right. Sources have confirmed that actor Matt Damon has started his very own non-profit organization. The name? Ben Affleck's Career.
Nice. That's pretty good.
All right, thanks. Hey, we're off and rolling then. ABC has confirmed that Drea De Matteo, formerly of The Sopranos, will be added to the cast of Desperate Housewives for the show's upcoming 6th season. ABC has also confirmed that the show will change its title from Desperate Housewives to Desperate.
All right. Not so bad.
Okay. Not so bad. All right, here we go, Mike Dell. These are I just got these today from our buddy, the Ryan.
There better not be a Tina Fey joke. That's all I
No. Let's spruce this one up a little bit, though. Mike Dell is so vegetarian. How vegetarian is he? He's so vegetarian that even Tina Fey's meat is off limits to him.
Wow.
And all right, one more from the Ryan here. The NHL finally announced who will be in the Winter Classic on January 1. The only secret kept worse: Tina Fey being a dude.
See, I don't appreciate that at all.
See, well, you gotta take that up with the Ryan.
Yeah, why is the Ryan doing this now? He seems to get great pleasure in sending Tina Fey jokes. Like, you can't come up with Tina Fey jokes? There's the only jokes you come up with are Tina Fey jokes.
I know, but hey, I'm trying to keep our #1 fan happy. If he wants to write some jokes, I'll read them. That's less things I have to do.
I suppose.
Yeah.
Thanks, Ryan. Thanks a lot, buddy.
Yes, thank you very much, Ryan. You are the best. All right, anyway, tonight marks the LCS Hockey Radio Show's 2-year anniversary. And I didn't even know until hours ago when our buddy from Vertically Striped Radio, Craig Dodge, brought it to our attention. Which means, had we known, we would have put together all kinds of a big spectacular show with special guests and best of segments and the whole works. But instead, we'll just be winging it again. And truthfully, you really wouldn't expect anything more from us. Winging it is what we do. But, we'll hear from the Ed tonight, and we're going to talk the first week in the Big Brother house. We're going to go around Blog Talk with Rob Van Dam and Becky Buckwild. Dell probably has some conspiracies in the holster and a plethora of mediocrity to fill the gaps. So let's just get it over with. Joining me as always is the editor-in-chief at LCS Hockey, the Attack site, and a man that claims he's never seen the Snatch. It's the very busy Mike Dell.
Larry, what's up?
What's up, man?
Yeah, 2 years. It's hard to believe.
2 years.
I had no idea.
Yeah, 2 years ago today, we did our first LCS Hockey Radio show, which was entitled The Jerry Farish Interview.
Yeah, no, I didn't even remember that at all. You told me that right before the show, and I don't recall that at all. So I interviewed you.
Yeah.
About what exactly?
You were the host, and I was the guest, and I came on the show, and we just talked about, my many, many days at LCS Hockey, writing about the Pittsburgh Penguins, and then I think I took over as far as being the Edmonton Oilers correspondent for a while there, and we talked about that, and then we got into our ESPN Who Do You Want to Bash with a Shovel tournament that you came up with there.
Yeah, because what were they doing at the time, ESPN? It was Who's More Now? Is that what they were doing?
Yeah. I think it was Who's More Now. Yeah, something like that.
And we did Who Would You Rather Beat with a Shovel or something along those lines. And it was quite the rage. It was crazy.
Actually, I still think.
Who won? Did Chris Berman win that? I believe.
I don't remember. Actually, I still have. I don't know if I can find it here in time, but I still have the notebook of what my tournament bracket came down to. Here it is. And
if I recall, I think it was Stuart Scott and Chris Berman in the finals.
Huh. Yeah, that sounds about right. I wouldn't doubt it. I know I had Dan Patrick in the finals versus Doug Gottlieb.
Yeah, I hate the Doug Gottlieb, so.
Yeah, and I hate the Dan Patrick. And then I also had, no, I'm mistaken. My final was Dan Patrick versus Joe Theismann. And I had Joe Theismann winning because I hate Joe Theismann. I can't stand that guy. He's such a pompous ass.
Yeah, he's no longer involved with the ESPN at all, right?
I have no idea. I rarely watch ESPN, truthfully.
Yeah, neither do I. It's very painful to watch. Very painful.
I don't watch Monday Night Football. I don't. I rarely turn ESPN on.
I just wish it was more corporate and maybe a little more fake. A little more fake.
Yeah, contrived a little bit more. Yeah, something. Yeah, it's just almost like it's too spontaneous over there, and guys are actually like knowledgeable and aren't reading off a cue card and whatnot. I wish it was a little more organized and corporate.
Yeah, terrible. But so that's what we did the first few shows. We had that little tournament, and we used to do 3 shows a week, right?
Yeah.
Saturday, Sunday, and was it Wednesday? Saturday, Sunday, Wednesday.
Yeah, perhaps. We used to switch it up, because I remember when we first started, you couldn't get prime time on Blog Talk right off the bat. I don't know if they still do it that way, but so we'd have to go like 6 o'clock on a Saturday afternoon and that sort of thing, because you couldn't just jump into 9 o'clock on a weeknight. Yeah,
and on the weekends we'd only do like half hour, an hour, right?
Yeah.
So then we just said, well, let's just bag all this. Let's just do 1 2-hour show and get it all done at once. I think we progressed. I think we started at 30, and then we went to an hour, then we went to an hour and a half, and then we said, screw it, might as well just do the full 2. Yeah.
And if we got the Blog Talk Premium, they got some premium package now. We could do 3 long hours if we wanted to.
Oh my goodness. We actually did come close a few nights there. I think we did 2:30 one night, right? Or 2:20, 2:28.
Yeah, that was before they would cut you off right after like 2 hours and 5 minutes. Like
now you can't run later or they shut you down. But we have to be one of the longest running shows in Blog Talk.
I would say 2 years. Tonight is our 125th episode, Mike Dell.
Yeah, it's crazy. 2 years, Larry. Where'd they go?
I don't know. They didn't go anywhere. Like, I'm sitting in the exact same spot I was 2 years ago today.
Well, yeah, I'm in the same apartment, but I'm actually in a different chair. Tonight, I'm sitting in a lazy boy recliner doing the show.
You're not at the computer?
No, I just said screw it. I'm sitting in a chair.
Wow.
I got a head cold. I feel a little weak, so I'm just gonna.
You're never ill.
Yeah.
You're never
ill. Yeah, I know.
Ill.
It's shocking. Yeah, but so I'm taking it easy. But but 2 years. I remember when we first. Hey, Jim Iovino's not on the line, right?
No.
All right, should I be introduced? Because we were going to have a bet before the show. I said, Jim will show up, and you're like, no, he's not going to show up. Now, did you have insider knowledge that he wasn't going to show up?
No.
All right. Well, we'll see. He still might stumble in here. I haven't heard from him. But, so Jim has been on since the beginning with us. He always sat in.
Yeah.
And our buddies Zippy and Matthew, other founding fathers of LCS, they would chime in every once in a while. Who else has been around? Well, Sean Leahy's probably been on the most, right?
Yeah, Sean Leahy's definitely our best guest because he always comes through in the clutch. Anytime anybody cancels.
Not counting the Ed, of course. The Ed's a guest. And
the Ed I consider a regular. He's part of the crew now. He calls so much. He's part of the gang.
Of course, and cousin Brandon's become a regular.
If he's not sleeping.
Yeah, Brandon can't. He had other plans tonight, so he won't be able to call. But who else has been on? Greg Wyszynski from Puck Daddy's been on a few times. But, of course, the big guests were Matthew Barnaby, Theo Fleury, Ron Tugnut, and, of course, our good buddy Dave Damashek, who, if it wasn't for him, there wouldn't be no show.
That is true. And speaking of which, when I was going through and looking at our past episodes, it was 1 year ago tomorrow that the Sports Contraption Reunion happened right here on our show.
Yeah, that's still my favorite show ever. And because that was, we only started the show because Dave you know, he got fired from the sports contraption. He got, no, this is, I think it's common knowledge, but he was caught stealing office supplies.
Yeah, I mean, everybody knew that.
Yeah, he was pocketing pens and Post-it notes and stuff, and they said, hey, that's it, you're out the door. So when he got fired, we said, I said, you had nothing to do with this, Larry. I said, hey, I got to pay homage to the sports contraption, and I found this cockamamie BlogTalk radio thing, because I don't know if you remember, Larry, I had a job writing articles all day. Do you remember that?
Yeah, and I remember you were at my house, and we were watching a UFC, I think, and you said, hey, you got any interest in doing a radio show? And I was like, no. And you're like, come on, we'll do a radio show. And I was like, about what? And you're like, about hockey. And I'm like, nah, not really. And you're like, come on, we'll do it. I said, I don't know anything about hockey. And you're like, that's okay. And then, like, somehow I signed a piece of paper, and here I am. 2 years later, I'm still here. I haven't seen a check yet.
Yeah, because I used to have this job where I'd write like 10 to 12 articles a day on various websites. And for a while there, they kept sending me articles. I'd have to write like 5 a day on Blog Talk Radio. And I'm like, what is this Blog Talk Radio nonsense? So I started looking into it, and I was like, hey, they just let anybody host a fake radio show. So that's why we did it there. And I just wanted to pay a tribute to the sports contraption. You know, talk sports, movies, TV, and just utter nonsense. And so we wanted to keep the spirit alive of the late, great contraption. And so that's what we did. And then Dave was kind enough to come on the show there, and we had the big reunion. And that was great. That was still my highlight of the 2 years, I'd say, was that.
Yeah, the sports contraption reunion, that was a great show.
Our buddy Popeye, Ryan Saylor, he was our first guest ever, was Ryan Saylor, Popeye, Dave's former producer.
Really?
Yeah, he was our first ever guest.
Huh. Yeah, I remember, Aaron the intern called in that night.
Yeah, that night. Yeah, because Popeye came on, and we did a special show with just the Popeye. And then we had the contraption reunion a little later. And then, Popeye came on again after that, and he did Top 11 Cougars. Remember? Cougars?
Yeah.
Because when Popeye was on the contraption, I doctored up a picture of him out in the town with B. Arthur and Angela Lansbury.
I do remember that, yeah.
Yeah, so he came on as the expert on the Cougar. And, and then after that, we did the contraption reunion. And then Dave's been on the show several times since then. And those are always my favorite when the Dave comes on. And when Cousin Brandon is on together, that's great. Cobra and the Sheck. Remember that? That's great.
I hate Cousin Brandon.
But, so those are some of the highlights. But now, Larry, 2 years have gone by so quick. But do you remember when we first started this thing? I used to be very nervous about doing the show.
Yeah, yes.
It's weird, because unless you, I know it's just no one was even listening, no one cares or anything, but it's weird. When you have to talk to no one and you're just on the phone there by yourself, it's just crazy.
It's tough.
I don't talk as it is. I can go weeks without saying a word to anyone.
I hear you. I know what you're saying. I hate talking.
Yeah. So the fact that I'm hosting a fake radio show is just silly. But back then, I used to get so nervous before the show. I'm like, oh my goodness, what's going on? What are we going to do? Now I really just. How much planning do we do, Larry? None, right?
Not so much.
We just pick up the phone like minutes before the show and just wing it.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's more for me. It's gone from a feeling of nervousness to more of a feeling of dread.
Yeah.
Like,
why? Go ahead.
About 8:45, I always do the. God, man, I'd like to just go to bed right now, but I can't. I signed that damn contract. You said, "Oh, let me have your autograph, Larry. Let me have your autograph." And then, here I am. I'm still.
Yeah, 2 years ago, no one knew you as Larry. You were Jerry. Jerry first. And our buddy the Ed called you Larry, and that's how that started.
Yeah. Hey, the Ed's here.
Oh, the Ed is here because really that was another seminal moment in the show's history was when the Ed first called. What a
absolutely
banner evening that was. Yeah.
I think he called in maybe 1 or 2 episodes before the sports contraption reunion.
Yeah.
Because if you recall, early on in the show, you and I used to we used to read transcripts from the Ed and the Dave from the old sports contraption.
Yeah, you would read Dave's part, and I would read the Ed's part, and we'd do little reenactments. And so, having the Ed on the show is great. So now he's here right now, so let's bring him on. I'm sure he'll want to walk down memory lane. The Ed.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Hey, the Ed, what's up, buddy?
Huh?
Larry and I were just talking that we've been doing this fake radio show for 2 years now.
That's what I read. Somebody wrote that got a piece of mail about it today.
Yeah, you got it in the mail. Wow.
Look at us. Taking off.
Hey, what is this you guys talking about? You used to act like me and the Dave. What is that about?
Yeah, I told you this before, the Ed, but we used to read transcripts of your appearances on the sports contraption.
Why?
Because it was very funny. And this was when the Dave wasn't on the air. You weren't on the air. No one knew. We never knew if we'd hear from you ever. And so we wanted to keep memories alive. And bang, it was great. Larry would pretend to be the Dave, and I'd pretend to be you, the Ed.
What did you say?
I would just read the transcripts of your shows. I'd be like, hey, is this the Dave? That's what I'd do.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, back when you were on the sports contraption back in the day, we would just we would write up exactly what you said and then exactly what Dave said, and then we would just read it back, paying homage to you and the Dave.
I don't know.
well, yeah, I'm sure you don't. But the Ed, do you remember what it was like when you first came on our show for the first time? Do you still remember that? Because I'm sure it was a big night in your life, right?
I don't know what I said. What did I say? I probably told you. Probably we were talking about football picks, I think.
I don't even know if we were doing that back then yet. Larry, do you remember what we talked about the Ed with on that first night?
No, but if you give me a minute, I'll find it.
Well, you know what it was, the Ed. I just interviewed you because this was before we were pals or anything, so I just interviewed you to find out all about you. It was like a basic interview. Find out about your past, stuff.
Yeah, people always trying to dig in my past, man, like they goddamn construction workers.
Yeah, because you're an interesting fellow, the Ed, and people want to know more about you. Yeah.
Well, they'll have to wait till you write that book.
Yeah, the Ed. Once I'm done with the book I'm working on now, I'll write the Ed's biography there. It won't be an auto, but it'll be a biography.
Yeah, it'll be an autograph. I'll autograph for it. Ain't no problem.
Yeah, well, I'll ghostwrite it. We'll say the Ed wrote it.
That's what I got in my thing. Horny, mature phone babes in my email.
What?
What is this? Drama.
Yeah, I don't know that yet.
Well, I found it, Mike Dell.
Oh, yeah. All right, Larry, go ahead.
It was June 11th of 2008 was the first time the Ed was on, and the Ed was in classic form tonight discussing everything from the NBA to Catch a Predator to whether Tina Fey is retarded.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We already knew that.
Yeah, so that's what you talked about the first night you were on.
Wow.
You've been talking about that Tina Fey for a long time, huh?
That's right. That's right.
How many years ago have I been calling? 4 years now?
A little over 1 year, the Ed. June 11th was your first show. June 11th.
That's the anniversary of O.J. and Nicole.
Oh, I did not know that. Yeah.
Is it really?
Yeah. I trust the Ed. He knows these things.
Yeah, I would.
All right, yeah. So 2 years, it's gone by quick. But yeah, thank you, the Ed, for always calling in and making appearances on the show. It's appreciated.
Yeah. I'm already on my 4th season of my show.
Yeah, you passed us up. You're in your 4th season already. I don't know how that happened.
Yeah, we're still in season 1.
Yeah.
And,
oh, yeah, go ahead, Larry. Go ahead.
I wanted to ask the Ed something. Ed, I read over at Twitter that you went to see Bruno.
Yeah, man, is that the silliest thing you've ever seen in your life?
No, I didn't see it, so tell me a little bit about it. Do you get to see...
This guy.
All right.
Yeah, what?
Well, like, do they show his wiener in the movie?
Oh, Jesus Christ, man, he flings that thing out like a goddamn Quick Draw McGraw.
No, Larry, why would you ask that question?
Because I want to go see it now.
I'm thinking that guy's a gay, man. He makes out with another guy on a UFC thing. And
on a UFC thing.
UFC, man, Ultimate Fighting. Yeah.
He's making out with a dude at a UFC event?
In the middle of the cage, man.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it ain't UFC. It's a smaller promotion. So somehow he gets him in there, and he's in the cage with some guy, and then they start stripping and they start making out.
Oh my goodness.
Well,
I was, oh Jesus Christ, man. And then he goes to a swingers club to try to become straight. And a naked woman hits him with a belt trying to get him to stop being a gay. And he jumps out the window. Lady has the biggest boobs I ever seen in my life, man.
So the Ed, what'd you think of this movie? It sounds right up your alley. It sounds like the kind
There's
of
a lot of negativity in it.
A lot of negativity, yeah.
Yeah, a lot of it.
So,
I didn't want to see the fellas.
How would you rate it, the Ed?
Yeah.
When you first of all, Ed, when you review movies, what kind of scale do you use the roll scale, the toilet paper scale that you use for bathrooms, or like what kind of a scale do you rate movies on?
You got to use bags of popcorn, man.
Oh, okay, bags of popcorn. Yeah.
How many bags of popcorn?
I give 4.5 bags, man.
Out of 5?
Yeah.
Wow, the Ed.
He does a funny thing. Man, this guy's got some balls on him, man, and literally and illiterally.
And illiterally, yeah.
Listen, he goes in one section of this movie, he hooks up with these 3 fellas from Alabama and goes hunting with them. And they all go sleep in their tents in the middle of the night.
Uh-huh.
He goes to one of the guys' tents. He's totally naked. Knocks on the guy's tent and goes, "Hey, man, a bear ate all my clothes. Can you help me?" All he left was these 2 condoms. That guy goes, "Man, get the F out of here, man. I'm going to kill you."
Oh, no. Well, yeah.
Now, listen, number 19. Let me ask you this, number 19.
Okay.
Let me ask Larry.
Okay.
Larry, because I don't think number 19 is adventurous. Listen. Number 19, I mean, what's his name, Larry?
Larry, yeah.
Larry. My best friend Larry had a hairy into muscle. Now he's going to marry.
I already know where this is going, but all right, go ahead.
If you went camping and you woke up in the middle of the night.
Yes, I would tell somebody.
And your pants was around your ankles and your butt was hurting, would you tell somebody?
Yes.
Why?
Because I don't want to go camping with you, Ed. That's fine. I knew that was coming as soon as he said that about the guys camping. And
the Ed gets all his jokes from, 1983? Is that where he gets all the jokes?
Hey, man, I made up that. Okay, well, I got another joke, Larry.
Oh, no.
Did you hear that?
It better not be the joke I think it's going to be.
ESPN's reporting that Steve McNair was Jewish.
The Ed. Now you've been sending this joke out everywhere on your MySpace, on your Twitter, on your Facebook.
Did Larry hear it yet?
I'm sure everyone's heard it by now, the Ed.
I didn't hear it. Yeah. Give me the punchline, the Ed.
Well, they said Steve McNair is Jewish. You got to say why. You're not going to say why?
I did say why.
Oh, we didn't hear you. Yeah, we didn't hear you, Larry.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that. Yeah, why do you think Steve McNair's Jewish?
Because he got shot in the temple.
Yeah, the Ed. He's been telling that joke everywhere.
Yeah.
And,
I saw it on Twitter, but I wanted to hear it again.
The Ed. Now, the Ed, speaking of... go ahead. You had something else?
Because what happened was I was on Facebook talking to somebody, and they told me that, but they used Abe Lincoln. And I said, "Oh, man, I'm going to change it and put Steve McNair in there." And the guy goes, No, don't do that.
Yeah. Now, the Ed, I was also on your Twitter earlier, and that sounds very, very gay. But I was, and I heard that you sent a little message to Dana White.
Yeah, but he never responded back, man.
Yeah. No, what'd you tell you?
I told him, I said, "What you going to do when Brock Lesnar?" No, I didn't even say what you going to do. I put, "Is it true that Brock Lesnar is going to take your title belt on a WWF pay-per-view and throw it in the trash?"
Yeah. And he no response from Dana White, but well, let us know if you ever hear from him. That'll be great. Now the Ed, Brock Lesnar last weekend, we forgot to talk about it last week on your show, UFC 100. He whipped up on that Frank Mir character. Now, the Ed, I know you watched it. What'd you think of the Brock Lesnar? How'd you feel about his little antics after the fight when he was ripping everybody and stuff?
Ain't nothing wrong with it, because also, well, you know why he said Bud Light ain't paying him or whatever, and if you notice on this card that the UFC fighters had very little advertising on their bodies this time, on their shorts and their trunks and all that. And the reason why, I did a little investigation reporting, and UFC now requires any sponsors of a fighter to pay the UFC $100,000 up front before they can put an ad on a fighter.
Really?
On their trunks, yes.
Huh.
I put the link on one of them things.
Look at the Ed.
I said, man, that's crazy.
Hey,
I said, that's crazy.
The Ed knows about investigative journalism. Need I remind you about the Ed Times, his award-winning newspaper. Comes out every Monday.
Yeah, I love the Ed Times.
Yeah.
I heard a crazy guy too, man. You guys got satellites radio?
No.
They got that guy, the Howard Stern guys on there. And he had a guy on there today that wrote a book that said 6 months ago that Michael Jackson had 6 months to live.
Wow.
Now this guy's book, this right up your alley, man. Because you always talking about this conspiracy things and stuff like this. This guy said he infiltrated Michael Jackson's camp and wrote a whole book the last 5 years about what the hell's going on with this guy. He also says Michael Jackson was not a child molester. He thought Michael Jackson was. That's why he was originally going to write this book.
Yeah.
But then after all this investigation stuff, he said no, but he said Michael Jackson was a gay.
He was a gay.
Yeah, I got any callers?
No, this isn't your show, buddy. It's our show.
Oh, I was wondering why no one was calling.
Yeah, that's right.
What a douche.
Yeah, the Ed has his show tomorrow night at 10 o'clock on the Blog Talk, Eastern Time, 10 o'clock. 7 o'clock, the Ed.
I thought it was Thursday.
No, this is the LCS show, the Ed. And,
Jesus Christ, man. It's between you and Frankie Brown.
Do you ever get worried that you're just calling way too many shows?
I don't know, man. It seems like my phone is just on 27 hours out of 36 a day, man.
Yeah, you had to get a new phone recently. You had to get a new phone.
Yeah. Check it. Listen to this bull crap, man. Franklin ain't had no money, man. He get his money, he gamble and drink it. So the last 3 months, he ain't had his $100 and some to pay his bill. So every time I've been fronting the money, paying it. Well, he didn't have it this time either. So I said, man, I can't pay it. He goes, turn it off. So I had to lose my number, but I'm trying to get my old number back. So hopefully, I told him he got to give me like $300-400, and then we'll go pay the people and get it turned back on. Because I was like, man, I ain't gonna pay your part of the bill.
Yeah. No, but Franklin, he's still working at Wild Wings, right?
Yeah, he over there right now at Buffalo Wild Wings. You call him over there, he'll answer.
Well, how come he doesn't have money to pay his phone bill? He's working at Wild Wings.
Man, he only worked. Come to find out, this joker is supposed to be working 40 hours a week. He on the swing shift now from 4 to midnight. He been getting off at 8:30 every night and go drinking.
Oh.
Yeah, he don't even work a full shift no more. And when they ask, I guess it gets slow, and they say, do anybody want to go home? He goes, yep. There he goes.
That's what I would do. Now, Ed, are you ever going to get another job?
I don't know. I need to call some places, man. These guys ain't hiring for repression, man.
That is true. I mean, you were driving the kids around for a while there. That didn't work out so good.
I had a bunch of jobs. Man, I had a bunch of jobs real quick, like. But, first of all, man, them stupid dogs, man, they don't listen.
Yeah, the Ed was walking dogs, and he had a little bit of a trouble there with the dogs. We won't get into that again because that was kind of ugly. But didn't
and we had them goddamn kids lying, talking about I'm yelling at them and cussing, and nobody never heard me use that kind of language.
Actually, the Ed, we have it on your one episode of your show. We can hear you cursing and yelling at the kids.
Yeah.
Nah, not me.
We're calling them Mexican kid, a fat kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was bad.
Yeah.
It was
it was kind of, it wasn't appropriate, the Ed.
No, you should have. Whatever happened with that? Remember he was going to get the job selling cologne?
Yeah, you're supposed to go interview with that dude, but I don't think you ever went, did you?
No, I didn't go, man. I thought that might be crazy, man. But I'm thinking about, listen, I have to come up with a new scheme. Well, not scheme, but let's think of it as a business venture. And I want to see if the Dave will probably put his money in it since he's got Hollywood money.
Yeah, he does. He has
remember how I used to sell like the flavored water and all that?
Yeah. Potato flavored and what other kind of flavors were there? There's
oh man, they had all kinds of steak flavored, asparagus flavored, man, they had all that stuff. But listen to this. I've come up with beauty products, man. Listen.
Ooh.
They might not be really beauty products, but like lotion and cream and stuff. I've come up with barbecue lotion.
Uh-huh.
It smells like barbecue when you put it on.
Yeah. I think you've mentioned this before, the Ed.
Yeah. But I just came up with a new flavor because everybody likes ranch. Ranch flavor. Oh.
Yeah, who wouldn't want their woman smelling like a ranch?
Oh, yeah.
Well, and then, you can get like the taco seasoning flavored, all that stuff, man. And, you can even have steak flavored, like right off the grill. Like the spray-on can could be like, smell like ranch.
Huh. I got to tell you, I don't hate it. I don't hate this idea.
I mean, how could you hate it? It's something that's just inventive and initiative and illiterative and everything.
Yeah.
It's got it all, man. It's got it all,
And then some.
I mean, you could even have like candy flavored, like watermelon flavored lotion. And, oh, here comes the baby.
Oh, no, look out.
Ow! Ow, you just stepped. That's my private spot. Jesus Christ. Oh! I was laying in the middle of the floor, and he comes running in and busting in on me.
Well, the Ed, why were you laying?
Oh, he's kicking me in the back. Oh!
The Ed, why were you laying in the middle of the floor, the Ed?
I was rolling around, man. He just stepped on my belly.
I guess I'm not going camping with the Ed now.
Yeah. Doesn't look good.
You gotta take your ass out. What? Oh. You
that
got
baby.
the chokehold.
Yeah.
Let me go. No, let me go. Let go of my hair. Don't pull my hair.
54-year-old man getting beat up by a baby.
Yeah, still it hurts. Get off my mustache. You're pulling the hair off my mustache.
You have a mustache, Ed?
Just a little bitty one. You're pulling it. Pull the hair off my chin.
It was annoying the Dave the other day.
Get off the
computer. That's right. He said he was growing the beard, yeah.
Yeah.
I hate you too, so get your monkey ass out of here.
Nothing but love at that house. Nothing but that.
Well, it's nice to see you and the baby are still getting along, Ed.
I hate that goddamn thing.
That Red Bull and the Twizzlers.
Hey, also in that Bruno movie, Bruno had a black baby.
Yeah.
Huh.
And he named the baby OJ.
Oh, God.
Yeah, it was funny.
That's not good.
Yeah, I'm surprised the Ed loves Bruno so much. I really, I would have guessed you wouldn't have liked it at all.
No.
No, I thought it was pretty funny. Thought it was, man. They said he used to play a guy named Borat. I ain't seen that one yet. I'm going to see that one next.
Yeah, he played Borat. He played Ali G.
I haven't seen that one. That's a good one, too?
Yeah, not really. It's kind of like he's like a wigger in that movie, just like, yeah, yo. It's not that funny. He used to have a show on HBO, the Ali G show. You never saw that?
I've seen Oz, The Wire.
Yeah, it's not neither one of those.
Sopranos, I used to watch Sopranos every week.
Yeah, me too. I love The Sopranos.
HBO would show that 9 times a week, man. He got time to watch the same one 9 times a week, man.
Yeah. You got what episode you like the best, Ed? You got a favorite episode of The Sopranos?
Yeah.
And that would be...
Yeah, you want to tell us? Or?
Oh. Yeah, I like the one. I like any of them when they show the girl Meadow.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You know who she's dating now?
She's married, ain't she? She live out here in Las Vegas.
No, she got divorced or whatever. She's dating that turtle guy from Entourage. You ever watch Entourage?
Oh, Jesus Christ. She's just staying in the HBO family, huh?
Yeah.
I thought you was dating Polly Walnuts.
No, but my favorite episode of Sopranos, remember the episode where Polly Walnuts and Christopher, they get lost in the woods chasing that guy around? They end up sleeping in that van overnight?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I like that episode. The Pine Barrens.
I like the one where they killed the girl in the woods. The Christopher girlfriend.
Yeah.
That was a scary one, man. And when Bobby Bacalaka, he live out here too, man. His name's Steve Shripper.
Yeah.
He's the entertainment director of the Riviera Hotel and Casino out here.
Really?
He's been there for years, man. Yeah, I used to play basketball with that guy, like in the mid to late 80s and early 90s. We'd go to the ball gym and stuff and play ball. He'd be out there every day. Big fat man. But he's in shape. Shape of a ball. But he's in shape.
Nice.
Now, the Ed, did you watch the All-Star game last night?
Yeah, baseball won. Yeah, American League won 4-3. That was a pretty cheap way to give him the MVP, though. That guy shouldn't have got the MVP.
Yeah, Carl Crawford. He just made that catch up over the wall there, and they gave him the MVP. Now, the Ed, what did you think of President Obama's first pitch?
I mean, what the hell? People go, oh, he throws like a girl. I mean, what you want to throw, a spitball or a curveball?
Yeah.
Come on, man. You got to go and throw the ball over the plate.
It was a pretty weak-looking throw, though, the Ed.
Yeah, that was a candy-ass throw.
I'm sure there's people who have done worse.
Oh, yeah, there are. Yeah, it wasn't the worst, but... Now, the Ed, what if, have you ever thrown out a ceremonial first pitch, the Ed? I bet you'd be good at it there, right? You'd zip it right in there.
Oh, yeah, I'd probably throw it right at the people. It don't matter.
Yeah.
I just lost on this ESPN the streak. I was up to 6 in a row. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, the Ed's
this DeMar DeRozan scored more than 15. He scored 18. What a fag.
Now, the Ed, please.
All right, I'm gonna pick Gerard Bayless points and steals over Joey Dorsey points and rebounds.
What league is this? The summer league? What are they betting on?
Yeah, yeah.
Really?
Well, Seattle Storm. I'm gonna take the Seattle Storm wins by double digits. Or the Detroit Shock.
You're betting WNBA? Who are you, Little J? You're betting WNBA?
Well, you gotta pick a game, man. It says pick a game.
Oh man.
You gotta get 27 in a row for $1 million, man.
Who are you taking, the Ed? Because I'll take the same thing. I just lost, too, on my streak. I was betting on the Summer League.
Now I'm going to take the International League in baseball for the AAA All-Star game.
All right, I'm going with that, too, then. Bam, done.
Who got the most? Man, I mean, one time I got 16 wins, but that's the most I ever got in my life in a row. I'm thinking about in August is I'm just going to sit at my computer for a whole month and play this game and not move so I can win the $2,500 prize.
Oh, yeah, most wins in a month deal.
I got a way where we can do it with 8 people.
Yeah,
we all get $300 or $400.
I was reading that. Like, how would that work?
Here's what we do with 8 people. Okay, like say if it's me and you and number 19 and 5 other people. We all, at first, it's kind of complicated, but I kind of did it and made it, so we might be able to do it. But the first, like say me and you, Larry, like I pick one team and you pick the other. I'll have the winner, you'll have the loser.
Yeah.
The number 19 and 2 other people have the same team as me, so we all got 1 win. All the other people all got 1 loss. The people who win got to pick a team against each other, so 2 people will have 2 wins, and then 2 people will be 1-1. Then the other 4, 2 people will be 1-1, 2 people will be 0-2. And then the 2 people who are 2-0 go against each other, so 1 person 3-0. Then 5 people will be 2-1, and it just works out, man. But it's complicated to say on the telephone. I got a chart now. Maybe that'll be the Ed Times on Monday.
Yeah, the Ed's very serious about this. He's been working on this every day.
What is $300 in a month? Ain't a lot of money.
Yeah, it's a lot of work for $300.
Yeah, maybe I'll just keep it off.
Yeah, I have a feeling that's what will happen. Yeah.
No, but see, I might not be the person. So we have to rely on each other to be faithful on it and get the money and pay it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
good luck with that, Ed. I'm sure it'll work out. Yeah, sure it'll work out.
It probably could.
Yeah. So what else are you doing? What do you got planned for your show tomorrow night, Ed?
I don't know. Whatever you say we're doing, we're doing.
Yeah, well, I never really plan anything, so that could be a problem. But,
one guy 2 guys got streaks in progress. One guy's got 22 wins in a row. Another guy's got 21 wins in a row. Has anybody ever won this for $1 million yet?
I'm not sure. I was at 8 in a row one time. They should have gave me a prize for that.
Yeah, probably.
Sean Leahy screwed me with some hockey game. He's like, "Oh, you got to take this team," and then I lost.
You got to make your own picks. You can't be worrying about what other kids are saying, man.
Well, he's a hockey expert.
He's not an expert, man.
Huh. I should have came to the Ed.
Yeah, I would have helped you. Are the ESPYs on tonight?
I don't
No,
think
I
so.
think they're filming them tonight. They're taping them, but I don't think they're going to air for a couple days.
Oh, yeah, because they said, this David Wesley Bum on the Twitter, he said, ain't nobody tweeting about what happened at the ESPYs.
Does anybody care?
Huh?
Does anybody care?
I don't know.
I never watched the ESPYs. It's so stupid.
Yeah, I should hope not.
UMass JSTS UMass Damashek wrote, Ed, do they have any glory hole in Las Vegas?
Hey,
Ask
that's
Franklin. And then Franklin told me to tell him only at UMass Mama's house they got it.
The Ed loves Twitter and Facebook. He's on there all day.
Yeah.
I know, man. Sometimes I fall asleep at the computer.
I believe it.
Yeah, I do too. And I remember back, not that long ago when, the Facebook was just for the gays, according to the Ed. He would say,
I didn't know it.
You got to be a gay to use the Facebook.
Is that that's who started it? The gay? After the gays started a lot of crazy stuff.
No. You said it was just for the gays.
I did?
Yeah.
Oh, well, it must have got incorporated.
Oh, all right.
Whatever that means.
That makes sense, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, also my baseball game, man. My Ed baseball league is down to the final, almost to the final 14.
Yeah, and Larry's one of the final 4 teams. The Ed let people pick whatever team they wanted from the last 25 years, and then he simulated the games with a rolling the dice using what's that game called? The Ed APBA baseball. Yeah.
So right now in the National League, we got the 91 Pirates play the 97 Marlins, and then the 2000 Yankees are in the AL Championship. That's Little Jay's team. Jesus Christ. He can't possibly win no prize, man. And he'll be playing either the 2004 Red Sox or the 2001 Mariners.
Yeah, no, the Ed, in that National League, you got 2 Jim Leland-managed teams facing each other. And Larry, that 91 Pirate squad, that's your club.
That is my team. And just so you know, Ed, I'm not trying to sway the votes here or anything, but if I happen to win, I don't want a prize.
Oh.
You wasn't getting one.
Well, I'm getting one anyway then.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
And the Ed's also doing some new game over there at damashek.com. You can sign up for it. Or if you pick a team who you think is going to score 13 runs, and whoever does it first wins a prize. Right, Ed?
Yeah, and did you see that somebody went back and looked, and how many times do you think a team has scored 13 runs this year?
0.
No, it's happened already. I'd say maybe 4 times.
Nope, 13. Ooh.
Oh, look at that. Yeah.
Richie W13 contributed that. He said in April it happened 4 times. And I'll tell you, Toronto, Tampa Bay, and Philadelphia twice. Then in May, Toronto, Tampa Bay, Boston, Cincinnati, Detroit. In June, it was 1 time with St. Louis. Then in July, it's happened 3 times already. San Francisco, Washington, and Minnesota.
Washington?
Have the Pirates scored 13 runs this month?
No.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Not in one game. It takes them like 5 or 6 games to do that.
Yeah, they're not very good. But yeah, so you got all kind of games going on. It's nice to see you're still active there on the.
And we got our Super Deluxe football game will be starting. We have our pick'em contest and all that, and then we're going to have our quarterback challenge.
What's that going to be?
Let me tell you what the quarterback challenge is going to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, here's the deal. You know, there's 17 weeks in a season. And there's a bunch of quarterbacks, at least 32 starters. But you can only pick 1 quarterback per week. And you get points for his touchdowns, his yardage, and all that stuff. But the week that you use him, that's the only week you can use him. You got to pick a new dude for the next week.
Oh, I see.
What do they call that thing? Like a elimination or
survivor pool or something?
Or a survivor pool?
No, no, because you're not getting knocked out. You can, but you just got to use 17 different quarterbacks through the year to get all your points.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's good.
So you better pick out Peyton Manning the right week.
That's right.
And pick out Tom Brady the week he ain't getting hurt.
Well, yeah, we got to have you on. Well, maybe on your. Well, we'll probably do it on your show. You will have to do a big football preview on your show. You know?
Yeah, I know. Am I doing your fantasy football league this year? Am I winning that again?
Well, you didn't win it last year. Yeah, you actually. I don't know where you finished, but Larry won it. He beat me in the finals. We were the top 2 teams there.
I beat Ed. I think the week before that.
Yeah, I got cheated out. Yeah, I remember that.
But
because remember you guys cheated me, and for some reason I couldn't pick my own team. It had to be like that was some bullcrap because I was at the mall with some people.
But you still ended up with Peyton Manning, right? And like Reggie or Dominic Rhodes or who? Not Dominic Rhodes. The other kid, just the die. Yeah. So those are good guys for. But yeah, we'll get you signed up, and then maybe this year you'll actually be able to draft the team, and that'll work.
Don't go to the mall this day.
Yeah.
I won't go to the mall this time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be nice. All right, Ed. Anything else you'd like to tell the people, Ed?
I'll talk all night. There's no problem. Keep going.
Oh, you're just going to talk all night?
I don't know.
Well, what are you having for dinner tonight, Ed? Did you have the tacos yet?
No, I'm going to actually, I got to go do it here in a minute. I'm going to make a pizza, a homemade pizza.
Homemade, like from scratch? You're making the crust and everything?
Yeah.
I find that hard to believe.
Well, don't believe it. The crust is already made. The crust already made. It comes in. Yeah.
Well, yeah, all right.
It come in a can, and you top in fresh canned dough, and then you just roll it on your mat, and then you put all the toppings and stuff on it. Put it in the oven for 20 minutes, and it's better than Bobolito.
Well, what kind of toppings are you going to put on it yet? What kind of cheese are we looking at here?
I'm going to put some mozzarella cheese and some cheddar cheese, and I think we got some cottage cheese.
Well, that's not going to be good.
Yeah, it all mixed together real good. Then you put pizza sauce and pepperoni and sausage and hamburger and mushroom and green pepper.
And chicken, hot dogs, and hamburgers, and chicken.
No, I cut up only one. I only cut up one hot dog and put it on there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, one hot dog's fine, but 2 hot dogs is disgusting.
Now, do you put mustard on the hot dog?
No, I ain't never done that.
Yeah, all right. Just wondering.
No. Anybody call yet? Oh, no.
No, again, this is our show. It's not yours. No one calls.
We do have a call.
Really?
Oh, let's take it. Let's take it.
All right. Jim Iovino.
Oh, no.
Hey, caller, what's your name is?
Hello. What's up, buddy?
Huh? Oh, my God, you guys woke me up.
Sorry, man. I just saw you were on.
Yeah, I have been sitting here for like 40 minutes or so.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. Well, what's up, Jim Iovino? Hey, did you know today's our 2-year anniversary?
Jesus, we actually get married?
Yeah.
Holy hell.
You want to go camping?
No, the show, Jim Iovino, the fake radio show has been on for 2 years now.
Oh, I did not know that. 2 years? That does not seem right.
Yeah,
2
but
years
it
ago
is.
today.
Yeah.
Wow. How many hours does that mean I wasted doing this?
A lot of hours, Jim Iovino. A lot of hours. About 200 hours have gone.
Tonight I got to hear about the Ed making pizza and camping and
So now for your 3rd year, you guys got to expand to a 3-hour show?
oh,
We can't.
Why?
Yeah, they won't let you, the Ed. You have to pay money if you want to host 3-hour shows.
You got to pay money.
Yeah, BlogTalk, they're charging people money now.
Huh.
you do a whole hour of conspiracies, Michael.
Yeah, I could.
So now what's the most you could do, 2 hours?
Yeah, 2 hours.
Yeah, I'm thinking about doing 2 hours a day for like 8-9 days a week, probably.
Well, first of all, there's only 7 days in a week, so you really can't do that. But and then they only let you host one show a day, so that would be the maximum. And I think, Larry, isn't there a limit, like only 4 shows a week? Or?
I'm not sure about a limit, but I would say with the incredible amount of shows that the Ed already calls, he probably already does more than 8 or 9 hours a day.
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah, he calls every show show that's ever been on.
I call Spanky Brown 3 times a week.
Ugh.
I call you guys once a week. I call my show once a week. I call the No Name Show. I call the Sock Norb Show, and I call the UMass Family Show. That's 8 shows.
I don't understand. I hate the Spanky Brown Show. It's not good.
I know. I just talk bad about him.
Oh, good. Yeah, like even as much as I love the Ed and as big of a fan of the Ed as I am, I can't listen to Spanky Brown Show. Just can't do it.
A lot of people can't. That's why he's not higher than us in the ratings.
Yeah, take that, Spanky Brown, and what's that other guy's name? Stevie Mac.
Well, I was telling the Ed this.
Yeah, I don't call Stevie Mac's on at midnight now. He's up too late for me.
Well, I was telling the Ed this, but when I was putting together the Around BlogTalk segment we're going to be doing here in a little bit, I went to the Rob Van Dam show page, and they always have a list of your friends, and the number 1 friend on Rob Van Dam's page is Spanky Brown.
I believe it. That guy's just trying to get his name out.
Yeah.
He's on ESPN Radio in Knoxville now.
Who?
Spanky Brown.
Spanky Brown got his own show.
What?
Yeah. ESPN Radio in Knoxville gave him a show, man. 3 hours a day, 5 days a week.
Come on. We're better than the Spanky Brown Show. Where's our ESPN show?
Number 19. Am I telling a lie?
Well, this is what you've told me before, so I don't know whether it's true or not, but you have told me this before.
I'm not saying I don't believe the Ed. I'm just saying, who canceled?
Yeah, Spanky Brown, ESPN.
Yeah. Like, you can't get the Herd?
Oh, my goodness. I'd rather listen to Spanky Brown.
No, God, no.
Yeah. Dude, Colin Cowherd, really?
Yeah, but who wants to hear
show on TV now?
Yeah, he does. He apparently has a show on ESPN, too. So,
I don't want to listen to somebody laugh at their own jokes and then play a laugh track over top of that.
I was thinking about getting me a laugh track to play just when I walk around town.
That's funny.
That would be good, Ed.
Yeah.
I just have it in my pocket when I go to Walmart. She'll go, it's $8.42. I go, here's $10.
That'll be good, Ed. All right, Ed. Well, we'll let you go make your pizza because we got Jim Iovino. I'm sure he wants to yap about something because he's fired up to talk apparently. So, yeah, thanks for calling the Ed and 1 year of the Ed on the show. But thanks for celebrating the anniversary with us. And also tomorrow night on the Ed Show, 10 o'clock Eastern Time, the Ed will talk about something. We're not sure, but don't.
When I have my 1 year show, I'm gonna have a big old party. Oh, listen, next Thursday night, I'll probably have Pat Knight on my show.
Ooh, really?
Yeah, because he'll be in town next Tuesday, and I'll be with him. Supposed to go to dinner Thursday night, so I'll probably be doing my show from dinner.
Wow. Because our buddy the Dave, he always says you're lying, that you don't know Pat Knight.
That guy. Listen,
I know you're telling the truth, yeah, because one time he was with you when he was out in Vegas, and you put him on the phone, and I talked to him.
Yeah, you did, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, the Ed knows. He knows the Pat Knight, so that'll be something. All right, the Ed, we'll look forward to that.
I'll be going to Texas Tech games this year, football and basketball.
Yeah, the Ed loves his Texas Tech.
Yeah. I'll put my Texas Tech slippers on right now.
Yeah, we sent you those slippers for coming as a gift.
You did?
Yeah, me and Larry. Yeah.
Huh. I didn't know it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome, Ed.
All right,
Ed.
You guys don't let them talk bad about you, okay?
All right, thanks, buddy. There goes the Ed. Don't forget the Ed SuperDeluxeWebsite.com and, of course, the show Thursday nights at 10 on Blog Talk. All right, Jim Iovino. Yeah, we had no idea. I had no idea you were on the line because before the show, I'm like, hey, is Jim Iovino going to show up tonight? And Larry's like, no, he's not going to show up. And I was like, oh, I think he's going to show up. And Larry said, well, let's bet. And then apparently he was just keeping you off the air intentionally so he could win the bet.
I believe so. What was the bet?
Well, we never made a bet, though. We never made a bet.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh.
Yeah.
So what's up, Jim Iovino?
Not much. It was a little late. I was doing a little work. And, couldn't keep track of the time there, so.
I heard there was a shooting or something down by the Washington Capitol.
Yeah, that's what I was working on all day and night. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, maybe I read your piece then.
We might have.
Yeah. I'd like to see your piece, Jim Iovino.
Yeah. Hey, so that happened at the Capitol Hill this evening, and earlier in the day, there were two Playboy Playmates that were on Capitol Hill handing out veggie hot dogs while wearing lettuce.
Lettuce?
Yeah.
I saw that too.
Yeah.
Now, why weren't you covering that story, Jim Iovino?
Well, I did cover that too, but. Yeah.
I got news for you. That one girl was smoking hot.
Yeah, which one?
I think her name was Jade or something like that.
Yeah, she was Playmate of the Year.
Oh, good lordy.
Well, I don't know if you guys heard this, but once again, our buddy Dave Damashek, he did a spot on Adam Carolla's podcast, I think yesterday, from the Playboy Mansion.
Whoa.
Yeah, so
I was
some
reading that
there
on the message board.
Yeah, so we'll try and get some stories there. But, yeah, so Playmates and lettuce. Can't beat that.
Yes.
And veggie dogs.
And vegetarian, Mike Dell, they're vegetarians.
Yeah, that's right.
Yep. Go veg. Go veg.
Yeah.
So, Jim Iovino, what else do you want to talk about? Did you even want to talk hockey at all tonight, or is this going to be...
I don't know. There's not a whole lot to talk about. The only thing I saw was worth talking about was Gary Bettman making $7.1 million a year. So.
Yeah.
That's something.
Nobody wants to talk to hockey.
All right. Well, what else are we going to... Oh, Larry, you want to talk about the Big Brother, because you love Big Brother. And it started up this week. Now, we used to have a little theme music whenever we talk TV, but I don't think we have it anymore, right?
Let me look. I don't see it.
BlogTalk Radio, they just randomly eliminate certain sound clips.
Yeah. They're just like, hey, you haven't used this in a couple weeks. We'll just take it off for you.
Yeah. So, all right, Larry, we'll just pretend we play the theme song and tell the people about Big Brother. Tell them what it's all about, why you love it so much, and then break down the season for us.
Well, Big Brother, it started last Thursday night. What it is a bunch of strangers move into a house, and, week by week they eliminate one until there's only one left. And this year, what they did, they started off with 12 people, and they broke them up into, 4 groups of 3, kind of like high school cliques. They had the nerds and the jocks and the goofballs and the popular kids. And
now, Larry, let me just say, this should be right up your alley, because not only do you love Big Brother, but one of your favorite movies of all time is The Breakfast Club.
Yes, and I also...
they're just ripping off The Breakfast Club with this idea, basically.
More or less, yeah. And I also loved high school.
Really?
No.
Yeah, I was going to say, who loves high school?
No, not even a little bit. But what they did this year was they brought a house guest back. There's the 13th house guest from a previous season, and there were 4 choices. There was a guy from last season. I think his name was Mike. He got eliminated like week 1 because he started playing the game way too hard early on, and he got.
Yeah, I'll be honest, didn't even remember him.
Yeah, he was only there for like 3 days. Then they had the cowboy. I think he was from season 5. A lot of people.
What season is this, Larry? By the way, what season is this?
This is 11 now.
Oh,
we're in 11.
Goodness.
Yeah. And then they had Jessica from season 8, I believe it was, who was she was with America's Player Eric. Do you remember him?
Yeah.
She was like his little girlfriend in the house for a while. And then the biggest douchebag of them all, Jesse, who's like this wannabe bodybuilder. All he does is flex. So what they did was they had a head of household competition, and each week they have a head of household competition, and whoever ends up winning that, they get to nominate a couple people, and then everybody votes on who they want to boot out of the house. Well, what they did this year, or this past week, is, they split the groups up into 4. There was the 4 groups, and whatever group won, somebody from the, a previous, season got to come back in the house. And all I was doing was praying it wasn't Jesse. Like, oh, whatever you do, come on, nerds. Because what they did was they put everybody in these gigantic underpants.
Yeah, it's a classy show, Big Brother.
Yeah. They all had these big underpants on, and they gave them like a super wedgie, and they picked them up in the air like by the underpants, and then they had to hold on to this toilet seat for as long as they could. So whoever held on the longest, whoever was left, that group wins. And of course, the athlete group won, which because outside the house there was the 4 candidates, and they each represented one of the groups, and of course, Jesse's group won, so he's back in the house now. And this guy just flexes all day long. All
like
the
Jim
guy
Iovino.
does.
That's what Jim Iovino does. Whenever,
He's just like Jim Iovino, but smaller. And I can't stand this guy. I hate him with a passion. Mike Dell, do you hate this dude?
Yeah, he's just basically how would you describe him, Larry? Classic douche?
Yeah, quintessential douche. Yeah, he wants to be a WWE star, I heard him say at one point. But there's another guy in there who's like a mixed martial artist. He's a UFC kind of fighter. And I'm hoping at some point he just knocks Jesse out, or maybe puts him in a chokehold, or some sort of a chicken wing, or a triangle, or anything. Just tap this guy out.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah.
But, now, Jim Iovino, you never watched The Big Brother?
I have not once ever. And
are you going to start?
Say that way. Nope, don't think so. Don't have time to watch Big Brother. Once I get into it, then I'd have to watch all of it. So, yeah.
Yeah, because it's on 3 nights a week, an hour each night. Plus, it's on every night on Showtime, and then you can watch it 24 hours a day on the Internet.
Now, Larry, please tell me you don't have the live feed.
I do not have the Internet feed now. I used to get it. I got it for, I'd say maybe 6, 7 seasons, but it just came down to the fact I never watched it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never watched it.
You paid for?
Yeah, it was like $30 or something. And it's like, I'm sitting here and I'm like, I just paid $30 for Big Brother, and all I'm doing is just whacking off the porn anyways. I don't have time to watch Big Brother. There's so much Big Brother on anyways. I might as well just, save my $30.
Yeah.
Keep my masturbation schedule the way it is, and then, just watch it when it's on TV like everybody else.
That's right, Larry.
Yeah. I got to keep myself in check, Mike Dow. I got to keep myself in check.
Now, speaking of that, though, Larry, do you find any of the ladies in the house foxy this season?
Well, I don't know if foxy is quite the word I'd use. Like bangable, yeah, I guess there's 1 or 2 that I would, I'd take a run at, but nobody I'd bend over backwards for.
That's a little weird,
Yeah, you know what I'm saying though. Like nobody, like we're like, damn, I gotta give me a little something there. But I guess,
wow, I gotta get the live stream for that one.
Yeah. I guess I hate to say it, but I'd say the one I'd take the run at the most though is like she's part of like the nerds group, and she's like this lab technician, and she wears like the Tina Fey glasses, but she doesn't.
Kind of like Janice from Head of the Class. Is that her name?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Janice all grown up. I think her name's Michelle. And then there's like this little like Southern-looking girl who, she's not bad looking, but she's young. They're all young. They're all too young for me.
Yeah, because you're a very old man now, Larry.
Yeah, it's almost getting to the point where it's perverse. That speaking of these girls, because truthfully, some of them could probably be my daughter. I'm an old man now, and these girls are like 21.
Well, I like how the one broad on there. She told everybody she's 18, and she's really 24. Yeah, because that's going to last. No one's ever going to find out that's a lie.
Well, you couldn't even get into the house at 18, I don't think. You'd have to be 21 because they're always drinking and all that sort of thing. I don't think they'd ever have a minor in the house.
Yeah.
With all the screwing. Well, they don't really screw so much. But I guess like the British version, they're always banging over there. Everybody's always banging, like big orgies and what have you. I got to see that one.
Did you ever get that live feed, Larry?
No, but I might. Because then that would cure my Big Brother fix and my masturbation all at the same time. You know what I'm saying? I'm like 2 birds with 1 stone. I can go to bed earlier.
Yeah, it'd be very efficient.
Yeah, I'm looking to wrap up my busy day like early. That's all.
Now, when is Big Brother on? It's on I think Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sunday. Is that right?
Yeah, Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday. Tomorrow night, 8 o'clock. Thursdays are always the live episodes when they evict a house guest, and have the they hold the next head of household competition. That's always the big show. The Thursday show is always the good one.
Yeah. The wife and I. This is one of the shows we always get roped into watching, and we tend to watch it all the time. So.
Now, how do you and the wife feel about this season so far?
We don't. We could take it or leave it probably, but it's something about it. Like you realize it's summertime when the Big Brother's on. You know?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I hear you. It's kind of like baseball season. You know what I mean? Like, it's summer. But how about we got to spend a minute talking about poor Ronnie. Have you seen?
Oh yeah,
Ronnie?
there's this kid in the Brains clique. He's very nerdy.
Yes, like he is the definition of nerd. He has these big, thick glasses, and he's, just fat, and he collects Star Wars figures, and he's probably never seen a boob, and, like, he wears a shirt around that just says dork on it. Like, it just fits him perfectly. It's just a black T-shirt with dork written across it. Like, it couldn't sum him up any better. So poor Ronnie.
Yeah, and it's funny when he tries to lie. Because it's obvious he's never lied before in his life.
No, poor Ronnie's not going to make it too long, I don't think.
Yeah, I don't think so. But,
no, you don't think it's going to be like they planted him in there and it's going to be a big transformation? He's going to turn out.
No. I think maybe he'll catch a sneak peek of somebody like changing or something, and he might cry. He just might cry.
What if he becomes like the power guy in the house? He becomes like the big alpha male all of a sudden, and he starts like banging that broad with the big chest, and that'd be something, right?
I'll be honest with you, Mike. Though I don't see that happening.
Like by the end of the show, Ronnie's like in silk robes and lotions and stuff.
But you know what else?
You get the fake ID. It says McLovin, and
Yeah. Oh yeah, that could happen. But you know what they're doing now this year, Mike Dell?
What's that?
They're breaking into the 21st century, and now the head of household is. That's right, you guessed it. They're tweeting.
Oh no.
Yeah, so you can follow the head of household and on your Twitter. I don't remember what the damn address is or whatever, but like when they go into the diary room, they tweet. They tweet now. So I'm following it.
What has become of our world, our society?
I don't know.
Like, why is everybody buying into this Twitter nonsense?
Nothing good. That's what's happening.
Why are people watching 8 other people in a house that you don't know?
Well, first of all, it's 13 other people.
Yeah, Jim.
And then,
yeah.
Then not everyone can watch bootleg Chinese films with subtitles.
Yeah, Jim.
So Iovino, what's in the big Netflix queue this week?
Well, we just watched the Bend It Like Beckham.
Oh my God! What year is this?
Yeah, nice to see you keeping up with the modern movies.
Well, it wasn't my choice on this one.
Couldn't you catch it on TBS every weekend?
I don't know.
All right.
So apparently, I thought it had like something to do with monks playing soccer, but
did they send you that on beta? Is that what?
Yeah.
Well, I think there's an actual movie. I think that's called Shaolin Soccer, Jim Iovino.
Yeah, so I got confused.
Yeah.
So it wasn't anything that I liked. But then I also tried to watch the first episode of Eastbound and Down.
Oh,
I've heard this is good. Our buddy Skylar the Sass loves this show.
Yeah.
And, I forgot to talk to him about it when he was on the show last week. Now, what do you think there, Jim Iovino?
I didn't make it through the first episode.
Wow.
Because it was so bad, or because you're busy and
No, because it was pretty bad.
Really?
It wasn't very funny. Yeah, it was lead character. He's like
Danny McBride.
What?
Danny McBride. That's who stars in that show.
Yeah, supposedly. Yeah, that's his name. Yeah.
All right.
But so he's somehow becomes like a Major League Baseball pitcher. And then he, like, blows out his arm, and he drinks too much, and he's got this really bad attitude, so he's out of the game in, like, 1 year after he wins something. And then he becomes, like, a phys ed teacher after that. But he's just, like, really crude, obnoxious, but not in a funny way. And you just want to, like, punch him, and it's just not good. It's just not good. Yeah.
Well, how about that, Mike Dell? Jim Iovino saw a movie and a TV show this week.
Yeah, I'm impressed.
I am too. I mean, Bend It Like Beckham and Eastbound and Down. I mean, not high on my list, but it's something for Jim.
Yeah, anything else to report, Jim Iovino?
Ooh, I don't think. That was a big doings this week. So.
Yeah, that's a big week for him, Mike Dell. Calm down.
Yeah, I don't think I've really been watching too much on the TV. Although I think it was just this past weekend, or maybe it was the July 4th weekend, or was that this? I can't. I'm losing track of time. But on NFL Network, they had the America's Game Marathon just all weekend. That Super Bowl show they do, where they recap the Super Bowls, you know.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's great. I loved it. Yeah.
I didn't see that either. Nah.
Yeah, I can't get enough of it.
I was at a wedding over the weekend, and then Sunday was a big to do with a lawnmower, so I didn't get to see
Larry got a new lawnmower. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, well, let's just get into the Around BlogTalk segment, Larry. That's what the people want. So,
Did you get drunk at the wedding? That's what.
Yes.
Yeah?
Absolutely. Yeah, I was crushed. And then, on the way home, I was like, hey, let's go to the bar. So then I went to the bar, and I drank some more. And
awesome.
Yeah. I'm drinking right now.
Good.
I can't drink enough, Jim Iovino. I really can't.
Yeah? What were you drinking at the wedding? Was it open
beer.
bar?
No, yeah, but I was just drinking beer.
Oh, man.
Because you know what it was I left my wallet in the car, and I didn't really have any ones to tip the bartender, so the beer was self-serve, so I just stuck with that.
There you go.
Otherwise, if I would have gone into the vodka and the whiskey, I probably wouldn't have made it out of the fire hall.
Did you embarrass yourself at all, or anything else?
No. I was very
fat or anything like that?
Yeah, I was refined. I was a refined hammered.
Oh. Did you dance?
No.
Oh.
Nope. See, I didn't even go that far. I did. You know what? I did the bridal dance. You got to do that. But I was literally on the floor 3 seconds. Like I just went up to her and I just shook my ass for like 3 seconds and I just walked away.
Those are always awkward because you don't know what to do or say, and it's just like, hey. Yeah, and the thing was, she was already dancing with like one of her bridesmaids, so like we did like a three-way tango there, and that was even more awkward because I didn't know the bridesmaid, and so yeah, I just kind of stepped in and stepped out. There you go.
All right. So Around BlogTalk, Mike Dell, here we go.
I love to sing about the moon and the June and the spring. I love to sing.
Blog Talk Radio.
Yeah, Around BlogTalk. It's an award-winning segment, right, Larry?
Absolutely. I think it's what everybody wants.
Yeah, people love it. Basically, all we do is we listen to other Blog Talk shows. We cut out little clips, and then we play them, and then we comment. And now we've had a few favorite shows in the Around Blog Talk history, and we'll do two of them tonight, Becky Buckwild and the Rob Van Dam radio show. So we'll get to those a little later. But, of course, Larry, what's the best show ever for Around Blog Talk?
Illin' and Grillin'.
That's right, your favorite Illin' and Grillin'. But they don't do it anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm very upset about that.
Yeah.
And the big problem with doing Around Blog Talk is that you actually have to listen to the shows.
Yeah.
That's why people say, hey, why don't you do Around Blog Talk more? Because you actually have to listen to the shows, and it's very painful.
And the problem is you could spend an hour listening to the show, and you might not get enough material where you want to cut it up and turn it into a segment, so then you just wasted an hour listening to garbage radio.
That's why when we find something we know works, we stick with it, like Becky Buckwild and Rob Van Dam, because you can just close your eyes and point to a section on the audio file, and you'll find gold.
Cut and upload, yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So that's why we always tend to lean on those shows a lot. But we like to mix in one new show all the time. And now, Jim Iovino, do you listen to the Blog Talk Radio in your spare time at all?
Hell no.
Yeah. Larry, you listen to some shows, right?
Only when I'm doing Around Blog Talk, Mike.
All right.
But I do listen to, I listen to, the Damn Network. I listen to the Vertically Striped Radio and the Ed Show and that sort of thing. But
I listen to some shows on Space Monkeys.
Yeah, I figured you would. You love that kind of crap.
Yeah, but it's really hard to find a good. You think this show sucks? Well, we're like Hall of Fame material.
Oh, absolutely. Compared to the rest of the crap that's on Blog Talk, we are gold.
Yeah, 'cause it's hard to find shows here that are worth listening to. But if you're having a show and you need help, the show you want to listen to is Blog Talk 101 with Nikki Starr.
Yes.
Yeah. Now I don't know if you guys remember Nikki Starr, but we played some clips. Yeah, we played some clips from her in the past when she would fill in for Rob Van Dam when he was out making movies and whatnot. She normally produces his show because Rob Van Dam's a big star. So this Nikki Starr lady, she's involved with Blog Talk. Like she's one of the, she works for him or something. So she likes to come
moderator.
Yeah, and she like would produce Rob Van Dam's show all the time. So when he wasn't there, she filled in for him because obviously, what's the difference? It's negligible. Rob Van Dam and Nikki Starr. It's like the same person, right? I mean,
oh yeah, absolutely.
it's not like that changes things at all. So we had clips of her. You know, of course, my favorite clip of her when she was on the Rob Van Dam was, remember, Larry? She goes, "I want to give a shout out to all my mofos in the chat room." Remember?
Yes. Yeah.
That was Nikki Starr.
Yeah, she is the whole effing show when Rob Van Dam ain't around.
Yeah, so she's great. So I'm like, well, we have to find her show and listen to it. And apparently, she might do a couple different shows, but this is the one I found right away when I searched for her. Blog Talk 101 with Nikki Starr. And her and her buddy Travis, I think his name's Travis or Jimmy or I don't know. But he's like her producer, and they host a little show. And basically, it's an hour long, and it's Wednesday nights, actually.
So we're going up against them.
Yeah, we could be going head-to-head with them. So,
we're losing.
Yeah, but they take calls from people who want to host Blog Talk shows, and they give them advice, and they help them out. And here's a little tip for Nikki Starr. I know you're doing a show about Blog Talk and how to host a show, but you don't want your theme song to be 4 minutes long. Yeah, Blog Talk 101 with Nikki Starr, literally a 4-minute long theme song.
Wow, that's a real show killer.
Yeah, it's not a good idea to have 4 minutes of uninterrupted music at the start of the show.
Mike Dell, I got to ask right off the bat, how has the Ed not called this lady and tried to get advice from her about his show?
Done and done. Well, see, here's the thing. I didn't know the show existed until yesterday. So,
okay.
Yeah, mark that down there, Larry. Ed and
yes.
Nikki Starr. We're going to make it happen. That is going to be fake radio gold.
Oh, my God, yeah.
Yes, it will. All right, but in case people don't know the Nikki Starr, let's get into the clips here, Larry. This first clip, it's Nikki and her pal, I think his name's Travis. They're talking about Hump Day coming up. They're very excited that Hump Day is here.
All right.
Hello, Blog Talk Radio. Good afternoon, Travis, and good afternoon, chat. How are you doing on this Wednesday?
Oh, it is the wonderful hump day of the week. Just trying to get over that big hump and get into the excitement that is the weekend.
I know, right? I don't mind Wednesdays because I love this show, of course. And
oh, yeah, absolutely.
I love being on the air, and I learn something new every single time I'm on. Mm-hmm. But Wednesday's good because the next day's Thursday, then Friday, and then, right, it's the weekend.
That's right. So if you ever get confused, remember Wednesday, and then next is Thursday, and then Friday. Wait, yeah. That's something the Ed would say. Like, that's the Ed shtick, you know? Nikki Starr.
Wow, thank you for reiterating the days of the week for me, Nikki Starr. I was unsure, but now I feel better. I thought Thursday was tomorrow, but I was like, I don't know. It might be Thursday.
But it's going to get me to tune in next week because I want to find out what's after the weekend.
Oh, that is true. Yeah, what does come after the weekend?
Yeah, we don't know.
Maybe Hump Day again.
Yeah, so Jim Iovino, I hope you're taking notes. That's all.
Yeah, I got it. That's all written down.
Did you write that, Jim? It's Wednesday, Hump Day, and then Thursday, then Friday, then the weekend.
I have it written down right beside what Ed puts on his pizza.
Okay, yeah. One hot dog. Cut up.
No mustard.
No mustard.
All right, so here at clip 2. Now, remember, this is a show telling people how to host a show on Blog Talk Radio, all right?
All right.
All right, so just I think this clip is self-explanatory. But they're here to help people. Keep that in mind. All right, go ahead, Larry.
Just so you know how Travis and I work this show is it's directed for y'all. So this show is to help you guys be successful on Blog Talk Radio. So if you have any questions about how to do anything, please feel free to ask. And we're just going to start down the line. Are you ready?
Let's do it.
All right. Thank you for holding. Area code 201. This is Nikki. I think she said she was just listening, right?
Oh, yeah, maybe so.
Okay.
Anyone who's on the line, hit 1, for sure.
All right. Please press 1. Thank you for holding 703. You're on the air. Hello? All right. Well, that's 2 for 2. So let me just go ahead and let you know that if you're on hold, because I see everybody on hold, if you have a question, please press 1. And I see hands coming up, so I'm going to take the hands first, okay? All right. Thank you for holding, area code 360. This is Nikki.
Hello?
Hi.
Hello?
Hi.
Oh, I loved it. And I cut it off there, but that guy, he finally does start talking to her, and then he's like, how do you know you're talking to me? and she says, well, your area code's 307. He goes, oh, the area code. I don't know. But then he started sounding too coherent, and it wasn't that funny.
Oh.
Yeah, but I just love the irony involved in that phone call. Yeah.
Hello? 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 Oh, dude. The Ed would have a field day on this show.
Yes, he would.
Oh, yes.
All right. Now, this next clip, clip 3, Larry, she's trying to inspire people to host a show on Blog Talk.
Okay.
You know, some people might think like, oh, you know, my show doesn't matter, or, you know, why would I want to come on Blog Talk Radio? Who can I reach? Okay, just so you know, okay, right now, you just reached me, okay? You might be surprised. So if you have a passion, this is what I really want to encourage everybody to do. If you have a passion, start a show, because if you think about what's important in life, and I know Travis can confirm, and so can Sonny and other people who have shows, really what matters in life is if you touch one person, okay? And so you've got to speak your passion, and you really have to find a way to speak it, and that's what Blog Talk Radio lets you do. So.
That's right,
wow.
Because you want to touch people.
Well, what if the one person I'm touching is myself? Do I need to put that on a Blog Talk show? Do people want to listen to that?
No. I can pretty much speak for everybody. No, they don't.
No, the Ed might. No.
Because I'll be honest with you, I have a passion about it.
I'm sure you do.
I'm guessing the Ed would still call into that show.
Probably.
Yeah, I think you're right, Jim Iovino.
The Ed loves calling Blog Talk Radio shows.
Holy hell.
Now, this next one, clip 4, Larry, just Nikki and Travis, and they're chatting it up, and it explains itself.
Wow, we're out of time. You know what? I just have to say something really quick. Thank you so much for co-hosting with me, and I want to thank everybody who called in, because really, I know y'all think that Travis and I are here for you, but really, I learn so much every show. I do.
Oh, yeah, I do, too.
I do.
I steal all your ideas, and then I use them for my show.
I know, right? I steal all your ideas and use them for my show. Wait, this is my show. What am I saying?
Exactly.
That's right. She steals his ideas and uses them for her show, but they're on her show. So.
Yeah. Well, what's Travis' show? What's his show all about?
I don't even know, and I really don't want to know either.
Because I'll be honest with you, I don't learn things every week on our show. Actually, I forget things. By the time we're done, I'm like, why? I don't even know what happened. I was drinking, and then now it's 11 o'clock. What happened? I just forgot.
For the best. And we have one more clip of Nikki Starr. This is them ending the show. And keep in mind, these are professionals. These are the people who are teaching you how to host a show. So go ahead, Larry.
And I hope you guys have a great day. And if you have any questions, please email service@blogtalkradio.com. Specifically, if you have questions for me, email Nikki Starr, 2 R's, at blogtalkradio.com. Talk to you later, Travis.
Bye.
I love you. Mwah. Hope you guys...
Yeah, that's right. They just cut it off. That's how the show ended.
Hope you guys.
Yeah. Once again, Blog Talk 101 with Nikki Starr.
Wow.
Yeah, tune in early because you don't want to miss the 4-minute theme song.
No, what kind of, is this an original, or is this like a, like an actual song?
I think it can't, I don't know. I'm not up on my lousy music, so I really can't, it sounds like it's a regular song, like they didn't just make it up, Like it sounds like it's one of those generic pop songs,
Yeah. Well, not to change topics real quick, but speaking of lousy music, have you heard the Dead Weather yet?
Watch yourself.
Have you?
I will punch you right in the neck.
I heard that...
that Jack White band or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, he plays the drums in that band.
Okay. He's awful.
We're just in D.C. here. I missed him.
I heard.
Well, that's it, Larry.
Like
Next week, start of the show, Dead Weather.
The Treat You Like Your Mother song or whatever. I heard that yesterday.
Yes, I've only heard like 2 songs, and I don't think I've heard that one. But
there's a video, and that I don't know. It's just brutal. It's terrible.
Next week, start of the show, A-Team, Dead Weather. That's what it's going to be.
Yeah. Next week, start of the show, no Larry.
All right, the next show, Becky Buckwild. Now, Larry, why don't you tell the people about, because you requested Becky Buckwild when I said I was going to do Around BlogTalk. Why don't you tell the people a little bit about Becky Buckwild?
She was on, Flavor of Love? Was she on that show?
Yeah, that's where she started, and then I think she's on Charm School too, I believe.
Oh, yeah. She was on the Charm School, and she's kind of like white but ghetto, and she doesn't really have anything intelligent to say, and she kind of rambles on and talks trash about other reality TV stars. And I actually called her show one time, but I didn't get on the air. I was on hold forever, and I was chatting it up in the chat room, and she kept commenting on my chatting, but I never made it onto the air.
Yeah, my favorite Becky Buckwild moment from Flavor of Love is, she always talks like a real gangster, you know?
Yeah.
But there's one episode where something happened, and she got real emotional, she got scared or something, and her accent just disappeared. She talked normal. and Flavor Flav's like, what happened to your accent? But it was very funny. Now, Jim Iovino, do you have any experience with the Becky Buckwild?
Not that I can mention on there.
No. All right.
Huh. Look at Jim Iovino. Hope you wore a rubber.
Yeah. So clip number 1 is Becky talking about that show For the Love of Money. I believe it just ended, For the Love of Money 2 or something. And I think this was taped back in maybe May, like May 19th or something. She hasn't been doing shows lately or something.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like, she only was doing, like, 2 a month, and I don't know if she did any in June, so this might be, like, a month old or something. But, yeah, For the Love of Money she's talking about here.
Yeah.
Anyways, Our Money 2 is over, thank God, because it was, like, the most worst edited show ever on the whole planet. They cut me out of the reunion because they pissed off. They don't like me. Whatever. Whoop-de-whoop. It's all good. The show is over. It was edited crappy, and it was boring. Like, I was there. The show could have been so freaking great and so entertaining. Not that it wasn't. It was very entertaining, but it could have been a lot more scandalous and interesting. So, anyways, I know what really went down, and it was a lot more interesting than what you saw on TV. So, you should write to VH1 and tell them to keep it real.
Huh.
Yeah, VH1, they never keep it real.
Now, bear in mind, this is a white woman.
That's right.
Yeah.
Becky Buckwild. And I should mention that she will be working blue.
Oh.
So put the kids away. Put them to bed.
Well, does that mean we can work blue?
No, because we're still a family show. But I didn't have time to, like, edit out all the cursing and whatnot, so cover your ears, Jim Iovino. Earmuffs, buddy.
Okay.
All right?
Earmuffs.
All right. Just this second clip here. She's talking about, apparently there's some lady, Leanne or something, who's on one of these shows, and people are getting mad at Becky Buckwild because they're saying she's not a good friend to her or something, and so this results. Clip 2.
The best thing for Leanne is if she goes on Tough Love Season 2. I think that would be great. I think y'all should watch and check her out and write to her and tell her to go on Tough Love Season 2. And stop writing to me and tell me that I'm a crappy-ass friend of Leanne. I don't give a fuck what you think about me and Leanne being friends. You don't know either one of us, so suck my dick. I don't really have a dick.
I'm not so
I like how
sure.
she had to clarify.
Yeah. Now, what is Tough Love? What is that show?
Jim Iovino, did you ever see that show?
No.
Yeah, apparently they get these ladies who can't have healthy relationships because they all got some sort of issues there, and it's like a dating show for them. They get some love doctor and his mom, which I thought was odd, and they come in and they help get these ladies fixed up with the right guy.
Now, when you say issues, do you mean like the clap?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense then. All right, maybe I'll tune in.
So that's that. Now, this third clip, everyone's Twittering, even Becky Buckwild, and here she tells you how to get a hold of her on the Twitter.
Oh, I gotta follow Becky Buckwild because I'm sure she's very good at spelling. All right, clip 3. Here we go.
Make sure y'all follow me on Twitter.com/Becky Buckwild. If you don't know how to spell that, I don't know how the fuck you got to this radio show in the first place. So, yeah, you should work on that.
All right. Now, do you think it's because she doesn't know how to spell Becky Buckwild?
Probably not, yeah. I'm sure if you misspell it, you'll probably find her.
Yeah, so, Jim Iovino, don't forget to sign up for Becky Buckwild's Twitter page.
I'm there.
Yeah.
I am there.
Now, this next clip, she's talking about Celebrity Apprentice. She was watching Celebrity Apprentice.
Ooh.
So, yeah, this is very old. But she's a big Joan Rivers fan.
Oh, my God. Fuck my dick.
And I like Joan Rivers a lot. So then I found out that she won. That's good. I'm glad because I didn't like that other bitch, the poker bitch, Poker Face. I'm glad that she lost because she sucked. And I thought that shit was funny when Joan Rivers was like, bitch, all shit is mafia money. That's gangster. Joan Rivers is a G. I love Joan Rivers.
Yeah.
Joan Rivers
Joan
is
Rivers.
a G?
That's right.
She must be the OG, the original gangsta then.
Yeah, Joan Rivers.
Now, did she win that?
Yes, she did. Yep.
Really?
Joan Rivers. Yep, she won the Celebrity Apprentice.
Now, you were all into that.
I did. I watched that because it was on Sunday nights, and I was always writing, Sunday nights, and I'd just put it on, and bang, there it is. Celebrity Apprentice.
Now, were you happy with the Joan Rivers as a winner?
Well, you knew she was going to win because she was buddies with Donald Trump, And
yeah, that's true.
So, yeah. Anyway. This next one, I think Becky's talking about she might start a wrestling career.
Huh. What number is that? Number 5?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
So I think that maybe I'm going to do that too. Maybe I'm going to become a wrestler. I want to become a TNA wrestler. So if y'all know how to do that, I don't know. Let me know. I have an appearance, an autograph signing coming up on, I think, June 5th or 4th. I don't know. It's at the Dickies store. Y'all can check it out on my MySpace out in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. And I'm going to be appearing with the wrestling people, Awesome Kong and Rashida Saeed. I don't know what the chick's name is. I can't say it. I don't want to say it wrong. I don't even know her. They're like wrestler bitches. They're probably mollywop me. So, yeah, check us out at the autograph signing because that's what I do.
That's what she does.
Wow, she signs autographs.
Yep.
Who knew? And if I had known she was in Pennsylvania, I would have been there.
Yeah, see, I'm sorry. It obviously is at least a month old there, June 4th.
Yeah, I blame you for not putting this whole bit together a month ago.
Yeah, sorry about that. But this was the most recent show, so now that gets me worried. Maybe something happened.
Oh, I hope she's not dead. I hope Shaida didn't mop-whop her or whatever the hell.
Yeah, mollywopper.
I don't know. There you go.
Jim Iovino, have you ever been mollywopped?
Not that I can recall, but it is possible.
I'm calling BS because I bet Leah beats the hell out of Jim Iovino regularly. I bet she does. Yeah. Absolutely.
Now, in this one, she's talking about Daisy of Love. Now, Larry, have you watched the Daisy of Love?
No, God, no.
Yeah,
I don't watch anything of love.
Yeah, it's for the best. So, yeah, she's just talking about Daisy of Love. Clip 6.
Anyways, I was watching Daisy of Love this morning, man, and I just cannot get into that show. Like, all them dudes is ugly, man. I ain't even trying to, like, look at them. They is not attractive. And they don't really have good personalities. I do kind of like that one guy, Big Rick. He's kind of cute. But all the rest of them are creepy dudes. They're fucking weird.
Yeah. Because if it's one thing Becky Buckwild doesn't like, it's weird or creepy.
Creepy. Yeah, creepy or weird. Yeah, you ever see... the Becky Buckwild is just so beat.
Yeah.
Well, she's what we call a road dog. Like, she's been around. Yeah.
She's been around the block more times than the ice cream man.
Nice.
Yeah.
I like that.
Now, of course, the other big celebrity reality star of VH1, New York. You know, New York.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she's got a show called New York Goes to Work.
Yeah.
Because if you don't remember New York, she was on the original Flavor of Flav with Becky Buckwild. Then she came back on the second season, right at the end there, of Flavor of Love there.
Yeah.
And then she got her own show. What was that called, Larry?
I Love New York.
I Love New York. And she did at least, 2 seasons of that, I think?
Yeah, 2. Yeah, at least 2.
And then she had a show, New York Goes to Hollywood or something. And
yeah, I didn't see that.
She's quite the cash cow for the VH1.
Yeah.
And so now she's in New York Goes to Work, where she basically does different jobs every week. And Becky, yeah, go ahead.
Do you think New York's worth taking a run at?
No.
No, me either then, me either.
Yeah. So this is clip 7, Larry, and this is just Becky Buckwild talking about her buddy New York show.
New York Goes to Work is such a stupid show, and I still watch it, but it's stupid.
That's right.
That's the clip.
Well, we got another one, but yeah, it's so stupid, but I still watch it. But it's stupid.
But it's just stupid, yeah. Well, remember, you remember the Paris Hilton did that same thing. Her and Nicole Richie, they just went and got jobs every week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But apparently on this version, New York can win money if she accomplishes the job, and Becky Buckwild does not approve. That's clip 8. And this is our last Becky Buckwild clip.
Oh.
man. This lady pisses me off. She gets $10,000 to do jobs that regular people just be doing anyways. Now, that's some crazy bullshit. She was an exterminator for 1 week. Not even a full week, like just a couple hours maybe. They switched outfits, and she got $10,000. This week she was a pig farmer. She got $10,000. She worked for like a day, not for like a week. You get $10,000 for 1 day's work? That's stupid. And then they got this shit where you call in and vote for her whether she did a good job or not, but that doesn't even guarantee, you don't even get a vote whether she gets a paycheck or not. They just want to know what you think. Like, I don't understand that. I guess they be hoping to get 10,000 votes so they can get $10,000 to pay the bitch every week. I don't know.
That's right.
Wow, it's a little jealousy there.
Yeah, she doesn't like the New York. But once again, it's Becky Buckwild. I don't know when the show's on, but go to the Blog Talk and search for it, and I'm sure you can find it. Because, like I said, she hasn't done one since the end of May there, so I don't know.
Well.
And follow her on the Twitter, because Jim Iovino is following her now. And,
yes. Becky Buckwild, Jim.
That'd be great. Now, Jim Iovino, what is your favorite Blog Talk show, though?
Well, I mean, I have to say the Ed.
Oh, but besides the Ed, it's Rob Van Dam, right?
Yes, the whole
effing show, Jim.
That's right. Or you can say it, Jim. Sorry, it's Rob Van Dam.
You said I couldn't go blue. So.
Yeah. All right. So Rob Van Dam, of course, is the wrestler from ECW, and then in the WWE. How would you describe him, Larry?
Hi.
Yeah, that's pretty much the best way to describe him. He seems like a very nice guy.
Yeah, I mean, he does seem like a nice guy, but not so much smart and, hi.
Yeah, he seems very friendly, and he's willing to talk about things. I believe he's talked about some conspiracies on his show before.
Yeah, absolutely. I've heard him discussing conspiracies before.
So maybe we should get Rob in. Yeah, he's too busy to come on our show, but maybe we'll...
Oh, yeah.
We were trying to get the Ed to call his show, and the Ed couldn't get through because a lot of people call his show. He's very popular, Rob Van Dam. But oddly enough, just a couple weeks ago, the Ed was only he was on the same page as Rob Van Dam in terms of rankings. I think he may have actually been ahead of him. So...
Yeah, he was ahead of him for a while. I did see that.
Yeah, so that shows you the popularity of the Ed. He's high.
I saw the Ed was ranked 109 out of like 1,700 shows or something.
Yeah, that's actually kind of low for him. He's been in the 80s and stuff.
Yeah?
And higher than that. So he was right there with Rob Van Dam, which is impressive. But anyway, this is the first clip of Rob Van Dam here. At the beginning, we get a little bit of his intro music, because if you haven't heard the intro music, you need to experience it to get the full Rob Van Dam, Because really, the theme music's tremendous. And so we'll get a little bit of that, and then he'll open the show, and this could be one of my favorite clips ever that I've ever done. So here we go.
Is this 2010, Mike, though?
Yeah, that's what it's called, yeah.
All right, I just want to make sure. All right, here we go.
All right, everybody. Fucking A, we're doing this again, huh? It's another show. Hey, Demo Sabu is calling me right now, telling me that he can't get through. So far, that's what I got to deal with. So, good way to start the show, huh? For real, we're doing this tonight? Fuck, it is Wednesday, July the 8th. I hope everybody's having a good July 8th, 2010, because there's never been one of them before.
Never, ever again.
Nope, and there won't be, baby. By the way, did you get that text? I know you did. Everybody get that text that went around that said it's 6 seconds past 4:05, blah, 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 2010, 7/8, 2010. That'll...
9. It's 9.
What's 9? Oh, it is? Yeah, 2009. Since when? Okay. I can figure it out. I'll look at my calendar. So,
you're kidding, right?
Isn't there a 10 after the 9?
Yeah, there is, but you're talking about the current year, right?
Then where's the 10 come in?
That's right. Rob Van Dam lost track of the year.
He lost a year on his life, and, yeah. Being a guy that used to wash his hair quite a bit, I understand where he's coming from.
Yeah.
I really do.
Rob Van Dam. You thought it was 2010. And every day's a space odyssey there for Rob Van Dam. But that's his wife he's talking to there in the background, his wife Sonia. And,
oh, that's not Nikki.
No, that's not Nikki Starr. Although Nikki Starr does make an appearance later on in the clips because she calls in.
Did she give a shout out to her mofos?
No, but she wasn't able to produce the show this night. She was busy. She had something else she had to do. But she does call into the show later, though. We'll get to that in a bit. But yeah, Rob Van Dam, he wasn't quite sure what year it was, but good guy. All right, now clip 2, it's still them talking at the start of the show, and yeah, pretty.
2001.
Yeah. So
where did
Tim
Larry come in? All right.
Clip number 2.
Where you going? Okay. Oh, hold on, dude. I got. You can call Sabu. Oh, that's right. I got that feature. I can call Sabu. Okay, cool. I'm gonna figure out how to do that. I know there's a lot of 6. All right. Dude, we're like 5 minutes in, and we haven't said shit yet.
That's right. They're 5 minutes into the show, and they haven't said shit yet.
Well, don't feel bad. We're an hour and 40 minutes into the show, and we haven't said shit.
Yeah, but I don't know if you heard them saying, like, they have a new feature that they can call people, and if you pay money for Blog Talk, you can actually call people, so they don't have to call you. Like,
yeah, but I'm sure he got that for free.
Yeah, I'm sure he did too. But like right now, we could just be calling people up. Hey, what's up? Yeah.
Hey, everybody.
Yeah. It's your friend the Ed.
Yeah.
And so that would be nice. But yeah, we're not going to pay for it.
No, it's expensive.
Yeah, we'd rather have our guests pay.
Well, couldn't like I on my cell phone like do a 3-way call and call somebody else and technically be on the call?
Well, yeah, that's what the Ed does when he's calling about jobs. We do that.
Yeah.
But
don't give away the secrets, Mike. Though.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's it would be a nice feature, I suppose. And he uses it here to call his buddy Sabu, his old wrestling tag team partner. And Sabu is great. He talks very quiet though, so you have to listen carefully whenever Sabu's talking. But
should I turn this clip up?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, give it a whirl. See what happens.
All right, hold on. Blog Talk's being gay. All right, here, I'm gonna turn it up a little bit, and here we go.
Alrighty then. So here's what we're going to talk about today on RVD Radio. Did you guys hear that Michael Jackson died?
No. I haven't heard anything.
It's huge all over the news. And dude, how do we dial? How you dial, baby? You can do that. You can dial while I'm talking. Okay. Look, JL is on line 5. Sweet. Hold on, JL. I got a monologue here for a second. I'll try to do it quick. Okay. So,
put the number in.
Oh my God, here. I'm not that multi-talented to talk while I'm doing that. Sabu? Okay, cool. We're going to call Sabu because he couldn't get through because something's wrong with the lines. I don't know. But producer, Blog Talk Radio producer Nikki Starr is not with us tonight. But she's hanging out or she's going to be in the chat room or some shit. I don't know. But I think she might even call in. I don't know. She's got to, whatever. All right, hey. But anyway, Nikki's listening. So, hey, Nikki. But so we have demo substituting. Yeah, will it ring on here?
Yes.
Oh, sweet. We're going to call Sabu, everybody, I think. Sweet, that is so fucking cool. Oh, but look, check that out. He just got... Oh, that's awesome.
Hello.
Yeah, Sabu, this is Rob Van Dam from RVD Radio.
I've heard of you.
Sabu is awesome.
I've heard of you. That's awesome.
See, Sabu's got some great lines coming up a little bit later. But yeah, and they were one of the best tag teams ever. I think they were on my. Remember we did top 11 tag teams? I think I had about 3 or 4 on my list. They were just very entertaining.
I'll be honest with you. I'm not even sure I know who Sabu is.
He wore like the he had long hair and he wore like the big like MC Hammer kind of pants. Like Sabu.
Yeah, doesn't ring a bell with me.
He'd always jump around and stuff and do all kind of crazy moves.
The thing that's hilarious about it is, they're good buddies and all, and when he calls him up, he's like, "Hey, this is Rob Van Dam from RVD Radio." You know what I mean? Like, okay. Well, like, when I call you on the phone like that, I don't go, "Hey, it's Larry Ferris from the LCS Hockey Radio."
Well, I think he was just goofing around,
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah,
good.
Sabu's always on his show. He's always on. So.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I've heard of you. That is hilarious.
Yeah, and just his delivery is great. All right, now this clip 4 here, RVD, they're talking about Michael Jackson, and RVD says he had Peter Pan syndrome. He never grew up, so they start talking about the Peter Pan syndrome. So, go ahead, Larry.
And we're going to be talking about Michael Jackson, and because everyone's talking about him anyway, even people that say, I don't want to talk about it, I'm sick of talking about it, then they bust into talking about it. They just can't help it. It's huge, like the biggest thing in our lifetime. Maybe outside of Lady Diana, I don't know, but I mean, me living in California, this shit's right here. The Memorial USA Staples Center is up the street. I drove by the house, by the star on the Walk of Fame accidentally, and I went through that shit, man. And it's really big. And so everyone's worshiping him like a god, but, they're starting to come around to say, hey, wait a second, though, wasn't he a pedophile? I don't know if he was a pedophile or not. Definitely he was a weirdo, and he fucking, slept with kids in his bed, whatever. I don't know that he fucked the kids. If he did, it does matter. Some people say it shouldn't matter because of what he did for the art. Come on, of course it should matter, and it does matter. So I'm sure that people have opinions on that. And also, he had the Peter Pan syndrome. That can be taken in a few different ways. It's used very loosely, the term Peter Pan syndrome, to describe men who haven't really grown up. Or it doesn't even have to be men, I guess, right? Peter Pan was kind of like a fairy, but he was a guy, right? No, it was a fucking girl that played a dude. Remember Peter Pan, the movie, baby?
I think that was the Broadway. No, that was the movie.
It was like Sammy Duncan or whatever, because she did a fucking Ritz endorsement. She was like the Ritz commercial, and she was Peter Pan. Remember?
Vaguely.
That's right. Big Sandy Duncan Ritz Cracker fans.
Yeah, Mary Martin. That was the original Peter Pan, I believe.
Yeah, and Peter Pan was a dude in the books. And, the book is great, by the way, Jay and Barry. If you know, it's totally different than the story you grew up with. Read the book. It's very good.
I was going to say, do you know who Mary Martin is, Mike Dell?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I believe that's Larry Hagman's mother.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I think so. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Huh. Look at you.
Yeah. Look at me.
And your Larry Hagman trivia.
Yeah, me and my Broadway.
Yeah. So now this next clip, remember the wrestler Jerry Lynn?
No.
Well, he's another ECW guy, and he calls into the show, and he tells a story about the first time he met, or Rob Van Dam tells a story about the first time he met Jerry Lynn. Go ahead.
Is this JL that he was referring to earlier?
Yeah.
Okay.
Jerry Lynn.
All right, JL and RVD.
I passed Jerry on the airplane, and he was, for some reason, flying out of the town that I was living in at the time, which I don't even fucking know, but I think it was Orlando. But I saw Jerry. He was in the front of the plane. Hey, Jerry, hey, nice to meet you. Scotty Riggs told me a lot about you. I went to the back of the airplane, and Jerry came back and thought he'd talk to me by the time we were in the air, and I was like trying to eat cereal, making a mess because I was like so gimmicked up. He had to help feed me and stuff, and instantly bonded, huh?
Yeah, you couldn't open your crackers. I had to open them for you. And then the guy across the aisle kept leaning over and staring, and I gave him this look like, what?
So basically, RVD was so messed up that he couldn't, pot? Why? Is that what he said? He was, high? Or?
I couldn't tell what he was messed up on.
Yeah, but he couldn't open up his peanuts or his crackers. Right?
Yeah, he must have been really foobar.
Yeah, a little weird. Now, this next one, I just have Battle Creek, Michigan written next to it, clip 6. I'm not sure why. I can't remember. But
maybe he likes Kellogg's cereal. Let's see.
Dude, that's so cool. Hey, so am I like a legend in Battle Creek? Do people know and say, wow, RVD actually went to this school and ate at this place here and worked out here and got his porn here? I didn't get porn. I was a kid. I'm sorry. Never mind. Scratch the whole question.
Wow.
Yeah, Rob Van Dam, he grew up in Battle Creek, Michigan. That's where he's from. That's right. So.
Oh, okay. So he probably doesn't like Kellogg's cereal then.
Yeah. Now, this next clip, Sabu, he doesn't like Michael Jackson because he believes he is a pedophile and that he's, he needs to be remembered as such. So here's Sabu kind of ripping into Michael Jackson.
Why would you praise a pedophile?
I think it's because he wasn't proven guilty.
But he gave some kid $20 million 10 years ago or 15 years ago to shut his mouth. If he didn't do it, he wouldn't have done that. He would have went to his grave saying, I didn't do it.
Probably so.
Whatever. You know, I believe he did it. He's a fruit, and that's the way I believe it.
Yeah, but Sabu, are you saying if you had Emmanuel Lewis spend the night in your house, you wouldn't want to touch him?
I wouldn't touch him, and then I'd own up to it.
You're sick.
That was great. Yeah, if you had Emmanuel Lewis stay at your house, you wouldn't touch him.
Yeah, I probably would. Who wouldn't? He was Webster, for crying out loud.
That's right. That's good stuff.
Good Lord, he paid $20 million for the kid to keep his mouth shut. Maybe he paid $20 million to get the kid to open his mouth. That's all I'm saying, Mike Dow. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened.
Here's Sabu again, clip 8. Sabu, I think he's still talking about Michael Jackson.
Good Lord.
To some degree. There's a lot of jobs like that, like in pro sports, or it was suggested maybe anywhere, even in entertainment, that it's fucking still getting paid to play. You think so?
Yeah. But you get paid to play. Development, you get paid to molest somebody.
That's off limit?
Deny that. That's the bottom line. He was a criminal.
Criminal. All right. Maybe.
He had Mickey Mouse tattooed on his dick.
What?
Yeah, Sabu said Michael Jackson had Mickey Mouse tattooed on his dick.
How would he know?
Oh, he just said that's what he heard.
Yeah.
It's funny stuff, Sabu. Yeah, we need to book Sabu on this show. Cause, maybe,
yeah.
Yeah. That'd be great. Sabu.
Nobody wants to do this show, Mike Dow.
Yeah.
Jim Iovino didn't show up until about 12 after. According to him.
Yeah, Jim Iovino, why aren't you booking guests for the show? You're supposed to book Rob Rossi. Remember? You were going to have Rob Rossi come on the show.
Yeah,
and that never happened.
That again. Yeah. Got sleepy.
Yeah. All right, clip 9. This is Rob Van Dam's old kickboxing coach. His name is Kit Likens. Apparently, he's one of the big kickboxers in the U.S. He won all kind of tournaments and whatnot, and he was actually involved in the early days of UFC. So here he is talking about that he actually saw Michael Jackson perform when he was a kid. So clip 9, Larry.
But at the same time, man, I grew up loving Michael Jackson. I wanted to be him. I used to sing in the mirror because we were the same age.
No shit.
So, yeah, we're exactly the same age. So I lived the whole Michael Jackson experience, and I got to see him in the clubs. In Battle Creek, there was an old ghetto club called the El Dorado, and Michael Jackson, with his band, the Jackson 5, before they actually released their first song, came through Battle Creek and Kalamazoo and a bunch of those places with no more shanties so that they could get some real, actual live experience. So I got to see them before their first record even. So.
And did Michael at any time touch you in your no-nos?
No, I was too young. He was into music at that time.
Yeah, that's right. Rob Van Dam, he gets right to the main issue.
Yeah. He wasn't into the kids yet. He was still into the music.
Yeah, now these clips don't do the show justice. You really need to listen to Rob Van Dam. And he's on Wednesday nights. I think he goes right head-to-head against us, actually.
Yeah, we're going against, Nikki Starr and Rob Van Dam, and sometimes Elevation.
Yeah, so that's tough. But, yeah, you got to listen to Rob Van Dam. Because it's just so bizarre. I don't know how to put it. Because he brings, like, 5 people on the line at once. Then he just forgets about them. And he never even, talks to him again. And then it's kind of like what we do to Jim Iovino. And then, 40 minutes later, they'll be like, hey, he'll be like, hey, are you there? And then, but unlike Jim, they just leave. Jim always sticks around.
Yeah, he does.
Dedication.
Yeah, it's impressive.
Yeah.
I might fall asleep occasionally, but...
Yeah.
I hear you.
Yeah, so, listen to Rob Van Dam. It's very, it's 2 hours. It doesn't exactly fly by, the 2 hours, but give it a whirl. All right, we got one clip left, and this is Nikki Starr. She calls in defending Michael Jackson, because she says she doesn't believe he was a pedophile, he was never convicted of all that. Because she says if he really molested those kids, his parents wouldn't have taken the money. They would have really, thrown the book at him there. And then someone says, do you remember Fonzie, Rob Van Dam's old manager, Fonzie?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, he's on the show, and he's talking. And Rob and him say that transgenders don't have a good life either, just because, people look at them odd. And, like, if you're odd, people are going to look at you. Like, that's why they say Michael Jackson had a messed up childhood. And somehow it came to transgenders, and then Nikki Starr says, well, why are transgenders going to have a hard time? And this is this clip, Nikki Starr. Go ahead. Oh, it's RVD10.
We're only saying, Nikki, that they might have an unusual life and a hard life because they're odd and people will make fun of them. Somebody with one eye or something, people will look at them. You know what I mean? Anybody different, anybody a little bit different in the world, Nikki, that people will treat them different. So, they may work around that. But, they're going to have a hard time. That's what Ben M's trying to explain.
I have a hard time because I'm Irish.
That's right. That's why Nikki Starr has a hard time. She's Irish.
Potato famine and
all the drinking and the red hair, probably.
How does she survive such a burden?
Yeah,
being Irish.
Nikki's Irish. So bad for
Nikki
put up
Starr.
every day. Yeah,
she truly is a Blog Talk superstar.
Yes, 101.
So there it is, Around Blog Talk. You know what, Larry? Play the theme song again just to wrap it up, because I love the theme song.
All right. There.
I love to sing about the moon and the June and the spring. I love to sing.
Blog Talk Radio.
Yeah, maybe next time, we'll always check in with Rob Van Dam, because he's the best. But maybe next time we'll try and get some other shows. But like I said, it's very hard to put together.
Yeah, it's tough.
It's brutal. Now, we really don't have time. We only got like 3-4 minutes left. We really don't have time for a conspiracy segment.
Yeah, we got a call, though. Let's take a call.
Okay.
Somebody's been holding on for about an hour and a half. I don't know who it is.
Maybe it's Rob Van Dam.
Caller is 630. Are you there?
Oh, I am there, guys, but I was just listening in. This is Stockholm 777, just chilling out and listening to the LCS show on their anniversary.
Yeah, it's our buddy Craig Dodge. And, Craig, you were the guy who reminded us that we've been on the air for 2 years.
Yes, I'm the guy who hates myself enough to be going through all the archives and checking out every show. So I noticed that June 5th, or whatever it is, the 5th of July was when you guys started this whole shindig. So noticed that, and
that's hard to believe.
Yeah.
Now it sounds like the Ed's baby's over there beating you up.
That's my baby. Giving the 4-year-old a bath while I was listening to
oh wow.
Yeah, the Around Blog Talk segment. So yeah, I'm up for Father of the Year, I'm sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Just don't take parenting advice from Rob Van Dam, and you'll be fine. But
that sounds like a good plan.
All right, Craig. Well, thanks for calling there, buddy. And but yeah, we're out of show. But we appreciate you reminding us, because we had no idea that it was 2 years. So
yeah. Yeah.
Well, I know how you guys keep track of things, so no problem there. Always happy to help when I can,
Yeah, we're on top of things.
Thank you very much, Craig.
No problem. You guys have a good night.
All right, I'll put him back on hold. I didn't realize he didn't want to be on the air.
Yeah, because Larry, you weren't paying attention when we were listening to Blog Talk 101 with Nikki Starr.
Right.
If people want to talk, they press 1 and a little hand pops up.
Oh, okay. No hand, no call. All right, I'm writing that down.
Yeah, please pay attention.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, like I said, no time for a conspiracy segment this week, but maybe people can submit like requests, for conspiracies. Yes. Because I'm not sure what to talk about sometimes. But so if you have a conspiracy you'd like to know more about, or you'd like me to investigate, or hear my take on it, feel free to email them to us at what's the email, Larry? radioshow@lcshockey.com.
Yes. Yeah.
Or even Dell at lcshockey.com, or Jim Iovino at what's your address? Just send it to somebody, and we'll get on to it. But I think we're going to talk about the Bilderbergs at some point, and RFK, because everyone talks about JFK, but RFK is very interesting. His assassination, and yeah. But we'll talk about that, and I don't know, Jim Iovino, anything else you'd like to say?
No. Well, I just wanted to hear if there was any reaction to the Kurt Cobain talk.
Yeah, Courtney Love's been sending me emails, but I just ignore them.
People out there, like people thanking you for all your hard work that you put into researching all that.
Yeah, it was no big thing. But yeah, next week we'll do at least the Bilderbergs and maybe, like I said, RFK, because a lot of people don't know about the Robert Kennedy death, but that's very interesting.
Yeah,
all right,
you were
Jim
telling me
Iovino.
about it yesterday, Mike Dowell, and I was intrigued.
Yeah. So, Jim Iovino, thank you for calling. Thanks, our buddy, the Ed, for calling. Thanks, Craig Dodge there for calling. And thank you, Larry.
And thank you, Mike Dowell, and happy second birthday.
Thanks.
All right, well, we'll do it again next week. You know, same old crap. Go to lcshockey.com, buy Honest John Churchfield while you're there, if you don't pick up a virus on your computer. And what else, Mike Dowell? That's about it. We thanked everybody. Listen to Vertically Striped Radio, since Craig Dodge is listening, and he's the one that reminded us that it was our 2-year birthday. And I guess that's it. We'll be back again next Wednesday. Until then, pass the gin, governor.
Alrighty then, so here's what we're going to talk about today on RVD Radio. Did you guys hear that Michael Jackson died?
No. I haven't heard anything.
It's huge all over the news. And, dude, how do we dial? How you dial, baby? You can do that. You can dial while I'm talking. Okay. Look, JL is on line 5. Sweet. Hold on, JL. I got a monologue here for a second. I'll try to do it quick. Okay. So,
Put the number in.
oh my God, here. I'm not that multi-talented to talk while I'm doing that. Sabu? Okay, cool. We're going to call Sabu because he couldn't get through. Because something's wrong with the lines, I don't know. But producer, Blog Talk Radio producer Nikki Starr is not with us tonight. But she's hanging out, or she's going to be in the chat room or some shit. I don't know. But I think she might even call in. I don't know. She's got a, whatever. All right, hey. But anyway, Nikki's listening. So, hey, Nikki. But, so we have demo substituting. Yeah, will it ring on here?
Yes.
Oh, sweet. We're going to call Sabu, everybody, I think. Sweet, that is so fucking cool. Oh, but look, check that out. He just... Oh, that's awesome.
Hello.
Yeah, Sabu, this is Rob Van Dam from RVD Radio.
I've heard of you.